back. What's happening? Look at this guy with his new lucky jersey. Is that a new one?
Got a new jersey. Sauce.
Oh, saucy sauce time. What's happening, everybody? This is GreenBean. That is Jeremy from Jets Chaos. We welcome you to this week's installment of the Jetnation live reaction and watch party. We are going to watch our New York Jets play the Chicago third string quarterbacks. That's what we're playing today. We just found out that not only is Justin Fields not playing, but our old pal, for the 14 minutes that he was our starting quarterback, Trevor Siemian, will not be playing. He has an oblique injury, it seems. So we are going to play Peterman, Jeremy. So once again, no matter how this game goes, it's a lose-lose proposition. If we win, we beat yet another third-string quarterback. If we lose, then we're the worst team in the NFL. We lost to a third-string quarterback. So this is how it goes for us. And here's what I want to tell everybody. Who gives a shit, right? Who cares? Let them talk. Let them think. We need to go out there and beat the living hell out of the Bears, no matter who it is. Like C.J. Mosley said, doesn't matter. And like John Franklin Myers said, whoever it is, we got to hit him. And that's the way it goes. Jeremy, how you doing today? You in a good mood? You psyched? You scared? Where are you?
I'm cautiously very excited and optimistic. You know, like I really believe that this definitely should be, and this could be finally a game where we could just have fun and watch us show off our growth and really feast on this quarterback and really have a lot of fun with it and enjoy this and dominate them. But there's also a little bit of fear.
Yeah.
A little bit of fear, because I honestly feel, you know, and I've been the biggest proponent against the same old Jets mantra. I said, it's not true, different organization. That's stupid shit. Knock it off when people say it. But I got to say, if we were to find a way to lose this game, it would be very hard for me not to be at that level. Like, thinking, oh my God, it's the same old Jets. Like, it would be really hard to stomach it.
It's hard. And I'll tell you, man, they give us too much ammunition for that. Damn. I can't believe that here I am. I'm going to be 50 years old. I know you're like 72. So I know that's tough. I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying I'm old by comparison to you, of course. But at 50 years old, I can't believe we're still saying same old Jets, Jeremy. That was going around when I was 10.
I know.
12.
I know. It's our whole lives.
The only time that was like a moment, like just a point of pride, was when Rex Ryan went up after we beat the who was it? I think it was maybe the Colts in this 2010 playoffs. He said, same old Jets back in the AFC Championship game. And as a collective, all of Jet Nation went, yeah, like, that's right. Punch him in the face. Oh, no, that was after the Patriots. What am I thinking? The Colts. Holy shit. That was after Can't Wait and all that sort of stuff. Let's say hello to some people in there. Mighty Buffoon, he thinks we're going to win. I'm with you, man. Mr. Terrible is not happy. He wants Flacco, dude. He's, look, Mr. Terrible, we'll see how this kid plays today, right? Well, sir, you're not alone. You're not alone. JW, along with his partner, Cy Thompson, reminding you to hit like on the stream, no matter where you're watching it. We are live on Jet Nation's YouTube right now. We are also live on GreenBean Jets Fan. Please consider hitting that like button. If you have not subscribed to the channels, you really should. It's appreciated. It's a great thing for our channels. It's the only way that we can grow. We're a prisoner. We can talk for hours. We can do whatever we want. I can bring confetti and I can eat hot dogs and pour mustard in my hair. I can do anything I want. If you guys don't hit like and subscribe, it means nothing. I just want you to know that. So we greatly appreciate it when you do. Also, don't forget to support our buddy at Jets Chaos on YouTube as well. I will say you do not have to support Frankie from Flatbush or Watch UK, only Jeremy. Okay, that's for today. Only Jeremy for I'm just kidding, of course. Yeah, well, there's Cy Thompson. So thank you, Cy Thompson. Yairo Gaitan. He played one series for I know, remember that? That's right, man. One series. That's it. Tony Alexio's here. He's we'll see how grumpy you are today, Tony. No dummy bullshit, okay? I contemplated banning him for good last week. You know that?
I know, but you know, then he starts saying things, just so you know, because you might not see it all, and I notice it. He loves Strevler for whatever reason, but I want to say something about Tony because I was annoyed too, and I kept removing his comments. But he did at the end say, "Great show, guys! Everybody should hit the like button." So not all
Okay.
bad. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
All right. I know. You know what? You can't help but see the word dummy. I don't know, it was like 100 times. I was like, what is this with this guy? All right, Tony. Well, you got a vote of confidence there from the co-host. So that's good. I'll take it. I listen. I'm a man with ears. I am one who listens. I consider. I am labeled a considerate person. So we'll see. Hank is here. Michael Miller is here. Larry Romano is here. I hope you're in a good mood today, Larry. We're going to do good things, buddy. We're going to do good things. Hunter Beckwith is here. Agreed. Defense needs to dominate. Caveman Sean is back. No Simi. I know. And that's the thing, guys. Like, look, this organization, like, look, injuries are going to happen, right? Injuries are going to happen. But one of the things this organization is not doing as just across the board is bringing in injury prone guys. Yes, Becton, he wasn't an injury prone guy when we brought him. Cam, what the hell is his name? Cameron Clark. He never was injured in college. So like stuff happens, of course, but like the bringing in these guys, like the fact that they have Trevor Siemian, he's been injured for years, dude. Like that's where they are. They're still in that cesspool. We're climbing out of that. And it's nice to see. And again, not throwing stones at anybody named Trevor or with the last name Siemian, but it's just like, you got to call a spade, man. He's injured all the time. And when he comes in, it's short-lived. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't want him. Like, don't bring him here. I'd rather go with the kid and see what he's got. Like, I'd rather have Mike White than Trevor Siemian. And look, I think at this point they would as well. Hawk reminding us, right? It's Peterman today, and we need to kill him. FOC's here. It's good to see all you guys. Bishop's here. Finnegan's in the house. That's right, Finnegan. Jets. We'll do it. Jets. There it is. Ablab's in the house. What's up, Ablab? 27-10. I love it. I'm in. We should, Ablab. We should, just like Jeremy said earlier, this could be a game. Now, again, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I thought we were going to win last week handily. I don't want to get ahead, but this should be a game where we can actually, for once, have some fun. Have a relaxed game where we're better than them. Come on. Now, if they had Fields, yes, of course, he's dangerous, all that stuff. They don't. Like, we need to go out there and show them, like, yes, it's a third-string quarterback, yet, but we dominated them. They didn't have a chance. It wasn't like we got out with a 3-point win in the fourth quarter. Like, that's not what we want to see today. I'll take it, but we don't want to see it. The Improv Man. Who's that you? Is that your brother?
Yeah, that's Lee.
Yeah, I'm like, I recognize it. What's up, Lee? Good to see you, buddy. 31-10 from Lee. Yeah, we want to see all your predictions. The game's about to start in about 4 minutes. And for me, it'll be 12 minutes or something like that. We'll see how delayed I am today. I see the Mike White stuff on the TV. I can't listen to it because if I do, their NFL steals all my potential earnings.
I'm going to have to hit pause later for sure.
They're such assholes, man. That's right, NFL. You heard me. We're like, we're just doing like we're adding to the NFL. Like we're adding. And they come in and they pull the $12 I make. They go, that's mine. That's ours. They do that. I told you they had the corner of my TV on and they got me, Jeremy. The corner of my TV. Couldn't even believe it.
Well, there's good news today that I want to share. There is some good news here.
Okay.
It's Fox covering the game, not CBS.
Ooh, maybe we'll get some replays.
Yeah.
That is exciting.
Get some competency.
William Sprague coming in. The Jets will not win. The Bears are better than you think. I mean, look, I actually think the Bears are a talented team. They have lots of talent sprinkled throughout. They're not better than us. Even if they were at 100%, they are not a better team than New York Jets. Of course, we could lose. I'd hate to see that, but
they're just too weak in the trenches. I mean, their offensive line. I mean, right there,
decimated. Right.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's where we thrive. So, I mean, and that, dude, let me tell you something. If you dominate the trenches, particularly affecting their quarterback, the game is over, dude. It's over. Like, that's it. That's all you really need to do. That's why I was so happy to see us put such a focus on that this year, man. It's like, for once, finally. Now, I didn't think we needed a cornerback. I'm real glad they did because I like this Sauce Gardner fella. I'm enjoying his presence on the team, I've got to admit. But they still used the first round pick on an edge rusher, and that's all I really wanted out of this draft. Everything else was gravy. That's right. Bam Ablab reminding us Bam Knight is active today. I think I think Robinson might be more banged up than we think, and they decided not to just rely on Ty Johnson, which is nice. I'm happy, and I mean, look, I don't. They're probably going to use Ty Johnson more than Bam Knight, but I hope he gets his touches so they can see. Just like week 1 with Garrett Wilson, they were throwing the ball to Cager, then they threw the ball one time to Garrett Wilson. Like, holy shit, that's different. That's a whole different thing. We need to game plan with that, and he won. We've never looked back. And that's what I think will happen, at least to some degree. I don't think Bam Knight is quite the talent that Garrett Wilson is. Anyway, what did I put up? Lions? Where's Lions? I didn't put the Lions thing up, did I? Where's the Lions thing?
I didn't know that. I thought it was the Bears thing.
No, it's the Bears thing. You didn't see the toilet bowl? Guys, you got to look. I did put work into this one. My thumbnail for this week, I superimposed the Chicago seat over a toilet bowl. It's beautiful. Come on. Come on, John. You bastard. Anders is here. I see Seth Rollins is here. You guys are the best. This is the first game we have been a favorite all year. I know it is, Anderson. And this goes to what the revisionist story that Brady Quinn is saying. He said, I said they wouldn't be favored. Oh, yeah, that's what you said. Well, here, stick this in your ass too. How's that sound now? Tuck this in your pipe. Smoke it. All right, let me catch up here. I see lots of Hepburn's here. I see Owens here. Yeah, man. Benny, you wanted Justin Fields. I'll tell you what, I've shared this numerous times. I was totally fine. I like Justin Fields. I would have been very happy if they grabbed him. He wasn't my favorite, but I would have been very happy with him. And look, I think he's super talented. Dude, last year, whatever Nagy was doing with him was an atrocity. Everybody in the NFL knew it. You're looking at why did you grab this guy and you're doing this with him? So this year you got to hand it to these new the new staff. They figured it out. Let him be Justin Fields. Imagine that. He's an incredible talent, but he does something very specific. Okay. Let him fucking do it. All right. Let him do it. You could teach him new things. All right. Let him do it. But we're not even playing. Our quarterback was third string this year, too. That's right, Mad Mertz. Let's not forget that. So I'm tired of everybody. Don't forget, this was our third string quarterback the first half of the season. We just put him up because we realized Flacco's really a third string quarterback. But doesn't mean Mike White is a second string. You know what I mean? We don't know.
Right.
Mike White's an anomaly right now. We really don't know, guys. I mean, he came out. He looked fantastic, but that's because there was no tape on him. Let's just be real, okay? Look, let's be real with each other. I was just as excited, just as delighted, all that stuff. But there was no tape on Mike White. They thought, oh, my God, this team sucks as it is. Now they're down to their second quarterback, some kid, Mike White. They're calling him Mike effing White because of Michael Carter. Said, yeah, man, it's Mike effing White. And it's like, all right. So they were like, whatever. And he came out and he tore him up. And then a couple games later, they had some tape and they beat the living hell out of him. So we don't know what he is right now. We don't know what he is. The good news is that we have more experience as a franchise now, too. We have an improved talent pool on the team. So I'm excited about this. Let me get down to some predictions. Let's see what you guys are doing. I see you guys, Shafiq Khan, Brian Bogan. William Sprague is in the house. I also want to see Phil Adams. I hope you noticed. Phil reminded me that I changed the color last week to purple just to add some color and not have such a green wash. And he said, dude, how did you miss this? Like, you ate the chips, you did all the things. The color, that's the thing. You got to go back to the green, man. So I'm back to the green, Phil. Let's see if this works today. I'll be stuck with that one. I'm a prisoner to all this shit. I can't even wear different clothes. I'm stuck.
Oh, the game started, but you don't see it yet, right?
Okay, so just let me know. You watch it and then push pause or whatever, and then I'll see. Brian Bogan checking in with Super Chat. Thank you, Brian. Can a player have 2 unis in the Hall of Fame? Right, we'll find out today, won't we? Yes, we will. Oh, man. All right, let me get to some of these. The game is starting.
Herbig is in, Max Mitchell isn't.
Oh, and Max Mitchell is not.
He's not, but Herbig is.
So Aboye is still on the right tackle.
Yes, yep.
The Juice Main said Streveler's starting. That's interesting.
So let me know when you see Mike White in shotgun.
I'm looking at Robert Saleh. Yeah, okay, I will. All right. Finnegan says 27-6. Black helmets are cool. I have to admit, like I wanted a different helmet, I'll be honest. But I like this. Even though we got beat in them, let's see if we can change a little bit. You know what I mean? Change this. The black helmets are cool as shit. Let's be real, right? 2710 from Joe Buddha. Hank G says 2713. Kenobi Clone. A lot of 27s here. Look at this. Larry Romano said 1713. Kenobi Clone 2710. Ryan Jet 21-9. 17-9 to Juice Main. I just saw the kickoff. Mike White warming his hands. That's interesting. Wimp. Mr. Terrible. God, what are you warming your hands for? You got to learn to live with the cold hands, right? You got to be of the cold. You can't be hiding from it. I wonder if it's cold there. Our boy Dom C is in the house. We know that. 44-11. Because, all right, I'm about to see it. Mike White is under center. I got 14 seconds on the play clock. Jeremy 13-12, and he snapped it. Okay. Look at this.
That's a good first run.
Oh, look at this. Yeah. Who's that?
White. Carter.
Michael Carter. Okay, good. That's my boy. That's the guy I want to see the most. David Staples, Bears 12, the Jets 25. I read that backwards for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see. We can run W. Okay, so here we go. I know. Braden, don't worry about it. These aren't unlucky blacks. These aren't the unlucky blacks.
Let me know if I'm too far ahead.
Oh, my God. Look at the weird lines on the field. All right, I got he's 14, 13, 12. We got Barrios in motion. Snap.
Yep.
Hand it to Michael Carter again. Didn't get there. We got a hold.
Flag.
What's this? Flag. Looked like Tomlinson was complaining about something in there. Mitchell is going to be on the field goal unit, Joe Graves is saying. Interesting. So they just want to bring him in slowly, warm him up as maybe special teams. That's interesting. Defensive holding, Jeremy.
Defensive holding. Interesting.
And it's a wash. Okay. I know Paris is. I can't. I have no feel for that. You don't know what to do. I'm with you. I like it. I'm in. It's like week one with a new team. But we know Michael Carter, and that's good. All right, I got to be careful here. Bean, I like the green on game day, but I was really liking the purple. Okay, see Eric Craig. Thank you. I'm going to read the rest of this in a second. Okay, we got Mike White in the shotgun again. 3 straight shotguns. He's out to pass. Oh, my God, look at that. Garrett Wilson.
Yes. Wake up these receivers now, baby.
You see that, Ablab? You see it? So Eric Craig says he likes the purple for the live streams. Maybe try. I did blue the other day, too. I liked it. Do you have bright white? I do, but here's what it looks like real quick. You know what I mean? I don't like it. See what I'm doing, Eric, I'm using somewhat of a blue up front. So I'm trying. I'm working on it. But thank you for that. All right, Mike White, fake handoff. He's rolling out. Look at this.
Action.
He just takes what's there. You see how he took what's there, everybody. That's it.
No delay.
He's right there. Just get it to him. You don't have to look if the guy 40-yard field. What? Can I get more? Just take it. It's a guaranteed first. Look at this. Oh, my God.
Love it.
He could have even thrown it earlier. Oh, Corey Davis with a crushing block. I loved it. Letting them know. We're going to be hitting you today, boys. You better strap on your jocks.
Yep. Yeah.
Strap on your jocks.
Come on, baby.
Hey, kiddo, we need the chips. Here, come here.
Gets rid of it fast.
Look at this.
Yeah, I knew Conklin could possibly this could be a really big game for him because we have a quarterback that's willing to just dump it.
That's right. Just take what's there. I want to let you guys know this is not delivery. It is DiGiorno. Okay, here we go. Thank you, DiGiorno. You get 10% off. You click my link for DiGiorno.
YouTube, this is not a paid promotion.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. All right. Mr. Terrible's backing Mike White now. He has always backed Mike White from my memory.
he wanted Zach on the bench ages ago.
That's right. He's a big Mike White guy. He always has been. All right. Look at this. Mike White back to pass. Look at this. Oh, I love it. Who's that?
Yes.
Bam Knight.
Bam Knight.
Woo! You see that, everybody? Oh, my God. This is fantastic. So far, so good. I'm happy. I know I got to be so careful. Look at this. Mr. Terrible's liking Bam Knight. Ablab's liking Bam Knight. FOC's loving some Bam Knight. Derpy loves some Bam Knight. David Staples just flat out loving life. Hooray, indeed.
Mike White is 3 for 3. When's the last time we've had a quarterback 3 for 3?
I know. I just knock on some wood, Jeremy, just because.
No, right now.
Everybody knock. You don't got wood.
I got to
knock on
that.
some paper or something. Yeah. All right. Mike White, 1st and 10, back to a pass. He throws it over here to Garrett Wilson, who's now running down the field toward his first down.
Yes!
I want to remind everybody that these are going to be open, so they were guaranteed to be fresh today. Jeremy, like I said, Phil thought it was the lights. Jeremy's convinced that it was the stale chips that lost us the Patriots game. So we'll get to fix both, you know?
Yep.
Dude, look at this drive. Look at Uzoma, dude, saying not today, boy.
I brought in some nice Trader Joe's Pringles.
Oh, I love Trader Joe's saddle up Pringles. All right, Mike White in the shotgun. Gets a snap, fake handoff. Oh, terrible pass to Garrett Wilson. Looked like Zach. All right.
Looked like Zach on that one.
All right. Mr. Terrible checking in with a super chat. Thank you, Mr. Terrible. He says, I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm loving Mike White right now, night and day. Mr. Terrible, I'm going to tell you this, though. I appreciate that. I love it. I'm with you. Stop it, because he just threw a bad pass, and I don't need it. Just calm down. Let's just watch the game, everybody. All right? We don't need to go everywhere. But you are a man among men, Mr. Terrible, a man among men. Yeah, bro. Oh, he's over there. He's just standing there like, shit, I couldn't even do this. Why can't I do this? It looks so easy when Mike White does it.
Yeah.
All right, Michael Carter in motion, settling in behind Mike White. They give Bam Knight the ball.
Bam Knight
who breaks the tackle. Oh, gets back to line of swarming defense. Got to give it to him.
Yeah.
There was one bad block, though. I'd like to see a replay, please, Mr. Fox News, or Fox Sports. I'd like to see a replay. I'd like to see who it was that got in there so fast and who was that on, because that could have been a beautiful play.
Yeah.
He got hit, twice behind the line of scrimmage. That's not good. 3 points scored on opening drives, fewest in the NFL. Oh, my God. 3 points all year? Wow. Sheesh. All right, let's go. From the 8-yard line, 3rd and goal, everybody. We're going to get a touchdown right here. I know it. Yep. Yes! Oh, flag. What's the flag? It's got to be pass interference, right?
Huh?
It's got to be pass interference.
Oh.
All right, so yeah. All right, good. Woo! All right, hold on, Brian Lemos. You're up next, buddy. We got to do the thing. Here we go. You guys earned it. Nice and early. Always 2 for a touchdown, boys and girls. No, I didn't see that. What was it?
Extra point was good.
Oh,
7-0.
Mike White winking at the camera. Now, I want you guys to see something. You guys like to complain about Braden Mann all the time, all right? That was a terrible snap that he corralled, got it down in time. Braden Mann is a stud. Of everybody messes up. You put somebody out there for 10 punts a game, some shit's going to happen, man. You know what I mean? Braden Mann is good. I want you guys to understand that. Now, Brian Lemos got surprised today with awesome. Coaches Club tickets. What an amazing thing. What an amazing thing. I'm glad you're having the time of your life, Brian. I hope you can hear this. I'm sure it's very, very loud in there. And as it should be. Dom C is there as well. I hope you're having a good time, Dom. I just love it. I love when you guys get to go there and see wins. It's been such a tumultuous 12 years. I'm telling you. I can't even believe that we're still here. And I'm so happy. I love it. You guys have earned it. Every Jets fan in the building, you've earned it. Thank you for letting us know and checking in, Brian. I appreciate it. Anything else you want to let us know, we're here. Keep an eye out for Brian Lemos if you could. Like if you see Brian Lemos chats, okay, Jeremy?
Absolutely.
Jonathan Francois, no joke, GreenBean. That was our best drive of it's up there, isn't it, Jonathan? And that's the thing. Like, look, Zach's right there watching. Now he's going to be genuinely supportive. Mike White has said as much, and I don't really have any issue. I don't have any concerns with that. I think Zach's going to be as supportive as he can be. But boy, oh boy, does he have to be like, what? Why can't I just do that? Like, it's so easy. Do you see how open the guys are? Now, I want to say, I have my issues with Mike LaFleur. I've made them very, very clear. But dude, that's the offense. That's the scheme. Every play, there are guys open like that. At least one, sometimes two, sometimes three. They're open. Zach has been unable to hit them. And obviously, we've also had issues with the offensive line. But Mike White, dude, that's it. If you're decisive, just hit it. Look, take what's there. Just take it. 6 yards. Great. Thank you. You know what I mean?
I mean, look, I don't want to over dramatize it. And people say, oh, but it's the Bears. No, I mean, you got to feel that, right? I mean, don't you feel like, look what we just did with just competent quarterback play.
Right.
I mean, it's different. It's just different. You can't deny it, no matter how much of it,
Oh, I don't like what Garrett Wilson is doing with his hair. No.
No diva stuff.
Why did he clean it up?
No diva stuff.
I'm sure he feels great. He looks nice and I don't like. I prefer our boy Garrett Wilson, loosey goosey hair. I like that. Look at him. I mean, you look good. I get it. Aunt Gina's here, everybody. Let's say hello to Aunt Gina, the one responsible for making GreenBean a very, very sad Jets fan over the years. But now I get to know all you sad bastards. So it's good. We get to commiserate. Oh, is that Trevor Siemian coming out? No, that's Peterman.
They're saying Simeon.
Oh, it is Siemian. Oh, they tried to fool us.
Wow.
So now we got backup versus backup. I don't want to hear it. Chris KV checking in. That's what it should look like. I agree, Chris. That's what we're talking about, man. It really should look like that. Garrett, Dirty Mike, and the boys. There you go. Come on, defense. Okay, he ran into Nathan Shepard. A little further than I'd like to see on a first down, but at least he hit the brick wall at the end of it.
Somebody over pursued a little bit. They were there waiting, but then but it's maybe not their fault, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, totally.
We did get through.
So they are first in rushing, though. Montgomery's a good back. I'm really a fan of Darnell Mooney. I want to say that I actually picked him in fantasy. Very disappointing.
St. Brown.
But he can explode at any time. The kid's talented, man. All right, we're looking at second down here. 9 seconds on the play clock, 9:34. Trevor Siemian back to pass. Oh, that's
nice.
And Cole Kmet, another guy I happen to like. I really like a lot of the Bears players. I have to admit. Bad pass because Siemian sucks, and Cole Kmet couldn't bring it in. Scott Luke. What's that?
Good job by Williams. He knocked it loose. He got his hands in there.
Yeah, totally. Scott Lukinger. Thank you. Mike White is the guy. I agree, Scott. I'm with it. I'm having a good time. Windy City Jets with a super chat. That Mike White wink. The dude's got some swag. That's why they like him, man. They all like him. They know. Windy City. I like that.
Come on, 3rd and 6.
All right, here we go. Trevor Siemian in the shotgun. Back to pass, and they're all over him. Oh, missed tackle. Shit. Why is Eccles in there? What are we doing here?
Ooh.
Yeah.
We probably had 3 defensive backs in.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, Bryce Hall's inactive. He's like the first guy in the defensive backs, first guy up if there's an injury, I bet.
Oh, that was ugly.
Yeah, it was ugly. A little too much, boys. A little too much. Joe Buda checking in. We looked like a real NFL offense for the first time in a while. I know, dude. And think about what we could have did, Joe, with the Patriots. Like, seriously, they couldn't have stopped that. There's no way. Here we go. We got some pursuit going on. He's going to the outside. Okay, got 3 yards on first down. What's that?
DJ Reed threw him out.
Yeah, DJ Reed. So what'd you think? Joe Buda said we look like a real NFL offense. Did you feel the same way?
Yeah, people keep saying, like, it looks different. He's not. Why doesn't he call the same offense for Zach? I think he is. It's just that Zach doesn't take those easy outs.
Right. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Completely agree. I'm with you, Joe Buda. Derek Wyatt, those plays are different than what is. I don't think so, Derek.
I don't think so. It's the same offense.
But I hear you. But again, like we've said, I mean, we look at the all 22, man, and there are open players everywhere.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. What is this going
on?
on?
CJ Mode. Look at this.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know. The one time our offense, dude, I'm telling you, man, this has been one of the things. This was last year, right? The offense would be great, and the defense all of a sudden falls apart. Defense is lights out. The offense can't do anything. So they got to settle down. The Bears shouldn't be looking this good. Imagine if it was Fields right now.
Oh, Mosley just got stuck in his cleats.
Yeah, he got juked out of his pants.
Wow, I'm just shocked right now.
Yeah. Well, we got to stop him here. Let's hold him to 3, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's hold him to 3. But Derek, and let's see how it goes. Again, I think look, we watch all the tape, and you see it, man. There are open guys all over the place. Now, it might look a little different, right? Because Mike White is a different quarterback. It might look a little different, but the plays that are being called, they're there. Most of them, a lot of them, more than we're making. So I'm with you. I hear you, but I disagree.
We were watching it last week. We screamed, look at Conklin wide open. Like we saw it ourselves. We saw they were open.
Yep. Very similar play too. It's like, just take it. And Mike White just took it.
Yeah.
And it went for it was like 12 yards or whatever it was.
Yep.
Let's see. Let me catch up. Let's see. All right. Jets defense. Simeon back to pass here.
Get him. Oh, screen. Good tackle.
All right. So he gets 2 more. Cole Kmet.
Joyner did a good job on that.
That wasn't Kmet, my son advised me.
Oh.
Hey, kid, I like to say stuff. I don't want to be corrected. I like to talk. If you talk as much as I do, Jerry, it's like, you're going to be wrong a lot. You know what I mean?
Right.
I talk constantly.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to like call out the name of the backup tight end.
Oh, it's Trevon Wesco. Out of all people. Holy shit, Bubbles. All right.
He wanted that.
Yeah.
Stop him here, boys. Come on.
I like Trevon Wesco. You know
no. Oh, is there a flag?
Nope. So they don't throw flags on sauce. And knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Right. Knock on wood.
Look at that. You see, like the whole black of the end zone came off on the guy's jersey. Look at this.
Yeah. Well, that's spray paint, GreenBean.
Spray paint. Look at this. Watch his jersey when he gets up. Yeah. I don't know. That's clay. That could have been called. That could have been called, man.
That definitely could have been called. Wow. We got lucky on that one.
I'm telling you, sauce. Come on, let's go.
All right, make him
Benny wants to put Mike White on defense. I'm with it. Let's do it.
Make him settle.
All right, we held him to 3, and they made. Okay, guys.
Right.
Look, we got a little shaky, right? We got a little shaky, but we held them to 3. We stiffened. Now we know. Okay, they came to play. We're not just going to beat them up today. Good. It's good. Like when every now and then, if anybody's ever been in a fight, right? And this applies to so many things. You're walking in, you're a little slow. You get a good pop to the chops, you go poof, and something happens, and you get uber crazy focused. You know what I mean? You go, all right, yeah. You ever do that? That's what I did. Yeah. I haven't done it in a long time, but yeah.
You think we're going to tighten it up right now? You think that's what they're saying on the sidelines of the defense?
Yep. Derek Wyatt, I agree, but no one is circling the quarterback. I'm not sure what that means, Derek, exactly. Circling. Oh, shit, I forgot to do the thing. Did you block these guys? Let me I'm going to go in there and change a few settings. Derek, let's keep an eye on this. Again, like it's going to be a little bit different, right? Of course, because they're different quarterbacks. You would hope that they would do things tailored a little bit more to the strengths of the quarterback. You would hope. But again, if Zach was just hitting that open stuff, just if 5 yards here, 6 yards there, 9 yards, we would look totally different. We would have beat the Pats last week, both times, in my opinion. So we'll keep an eye. Let's. I'm curious to see how the game develops. Ryan King checking in with the super chat. Thank you, Ryan. He says, "Love your channel and here all the time. You guys are the man. We're both the man." Jeremy, you like that? I like that. So proud of your sobriety. Please like the video. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you saying that, man. It's funny. I spent the whole morning. I woke up ugly today, Jeremy. I did. I did 2 AA meetings, 2.5 AA meetings, did writing, did a deep phone call with my support people, all to get nice for you fucks. That's what I did. That's what I did today, Jeremy. So Ryan, I didn't tell Ryan I did all that this morning, but look at that. What is that?
You avoid. I know they're showing this guy Williams for who is that? I don't even know.
United by Football. Yeah, I'm in. USFL year 2. I'm in. I want to watch the USFL. I want to like it. It really was bad football last year. It was atrocious. I can't even believe, because that's like, you think like I watch like high school and I like it. And I watched that and I was like, how can these guys be here and be this bad? I don't know. So anyway, Ryan, I appreciate your kind words and I appreciate you being here, man. Honestly, like it's terrible. Like in the beginning, when I was first signing on, I was doing these with literally 10 people in here. I think Ablab was here, Harry, Hank, FOC was early.
It's rough.
Fat Gandalf, those guys. You know what I mean?
Here we go. Is that Bam Knight? It's
Bam Knight. Oh, he got crushed.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's probably why they should still keep Berrios back. I don't know what we're doing. It's almost like we're kind of phasing Berrios out or something. I don't know what it is. Yeah, he should be returning.
Maybe because he's Zach's best friend, so he's being punished too.
Yeah, right. Oh, you want to hit your cart to Zach, huh? Well, yeah. He probably said something like, "I stand with Zach." They're like, "Well, then you're going to stand on the sideline." How's that? You're the new Elijah Moore, you bastard.
I stand with
Zach. Who was what was that?
Carter in the backfield, pitch to Carter, no blocking.
Finnegan was right. Finnegan was early too.
No blocking,
no push.
No blocking. Conklin got like really beat bad.
Conklin?
They went right through him.
Yeah, that was Bam Knight. Correct. NC V-Man. Now, are you regular V-Man? You're not regular. You're not V-Man, are you?
No, that's it's a different dude from North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, all the V-Mans around the world are welcome. Just want to make sure I know, because like you had who was it? Stud City changed his name to NC or something. I don't like that. You guys got to be consistent. We don't know who the hell you are. It's hard to keep up with all you guys. Believe me.
11. Let's go.
All right. Mike White back to pass. He's throwing it. Terrible design. That was bad. Oh, Michael Carter!
Wow, Carter.
He said, "Come on, man. Let me get it. Give me the first."
Look, he's gonna hug the guy.
You see how good I see how hard I tried? All right. Well, that sucked. All right. So Mike White is not going to be perfect for us today, guys. Look, obviously Michael Carter turned that into something, but that was not a good play call. And that's one of the things that frustrates us with this offense. It's like,
see what he does in 3rd and 5.
Oh, I thought it was 4th. That's good. Okay, good. We got another shot here. Then I do like that play. Okay. I thought that was 3rd down. Forgive me. Forget everything I said. Mike White, shotgun, back to pass. He throws it, lets it go. Corey Davis, holy sniggle noogs. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that was dangerous. Okay.
Come on, guys. Please do not make this a game. Just give me a break. The defense better come out this one. He should have caught that.
I don't know, dude.
Guy got his arm in there.
I mean, he had both of his arms inside of his back. You can't do that, dude.
Yeah.
He's got to get that. I mean, you got to get those calls, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Those are blatant.
Yeah.
Sauce, don't call sauce, but definitely call that.
Very difficult. That would be a very difficult catch.
Yeah. Braden Mann, let's see what he does with the big wet ball. Oh, beautiful. Boomer. Look at this.
Nice.
Sick of you guys talking about Braden Mann.
Oh, nice hits by somebody.
All right. They corralled him.
Came in.
No sweat. Trevor Simeon back on the field early. Eric Craig, Bean, I really appreciate your truthfulness about addiction and such. Your immediate family and your Jets fan. Well, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. You know, it's funny. I was talking to some people recently, and I said, sometimes I say stuff like that on here. And then later I go, why did I say all that? You know, like sometimes I forget where I am. And so I appreciate the fact that you guys saying those nice things, because I second guess myself sometimes. Like, I don't know. These fucking guys want to watch a Jets game. I don't want to listen to me talk about heroin in 2005 and living in a hallway.
Ryan King gave you a pretty cool explanation super chat on what happened just now with Michael Carter and what he was saying to the ref.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Ryan King, thank you, buddy. He says they blew the whistle before Carter broke free. Carter was telling the ref that I break a lot of tackles, so he didn't get credit for the and good for Michael Carter for saying that, man.
Right.
Because I get that, and I appreciate that, because on our end, I can't have the sound on, as you know. Jeremy, you have the sound on a little bit over there?
No, I'm afraid, because I don't want to get you flagged,
Yeah, I'll tell you guys. Remember last week, Jeremy sent me the link to get psyched up for the game. and it was the Office Space, the beating up the copier scene. We played 12 seconds of it. They stole all our money. They stole it all. Bastards, man. So I blame Jeremy. He now owes me $14.84.
Go back and look. How much money did they just cost us?
Yeah. Look at this. Popeyes. All right. I'm hungry, man. Give me I'm gonna eat a slice of pizza. But Ryan, thank you for that. I appreciate that explanation. And yeah, I mean, what is with these early whistles? Remember last year in the first Patriots game, we had that fumble and they blew the whistle for some reason. Like, why are you blowing the whistle?
Yeah.
Let the play.
Yeah. Hey, in a show of solidarity, I went back and I deleted all the subscribers I got from that game with you.
No, you didn't. That's dumb. No, you did not. Jeremy's a liar.
I knew you.
Jeremy lies. All right, I have to look for a few things. Jeremy, do me a favor. Scroll through the chat. Just talk for a minute. I have to look through some settings and stuff like that for a sec here.
Okay. So Phil Adams is here from the UK. What's going on, brother? We're good to see you. And he's saying that the fact that GreenBean is so himself and owns your sobriety, that's what makes you you. That's your best asset.
I
agree with that.
Thank you.
Here's the game. Seaman is under center. So let's just stop this and follow what happens. They're at the 29-yard line. He fakes the pitch. He rolls to the right. He throws to an open receiver. We're playing zone and giving a lot of space right now. And that was way too easy for Claypool. Way too easy. Like very alone in space. Ran all the way to the 50-yard line. I mean,
oh my God.
Yeah, that was just weird. I mean, I don't know why we would play an open zone against this quarterback. Like,
no, I don't know either.
Pressure on him.
Yeah, I would. Well, I hope. Look, let's see how they do. Let's see how they do here. Oh my God, sliding through.
Bad. Our defense.
Yeah, dude. I didn't want to get in. I don't want to get into a game with the Bears where our defense is the weak link. You know what I mean?
It's like everybody's waiting for someone else to make a play because it's the Bears. It's like, no, you got to all play the way you've been playing.
I know. I want to see them dominate them.
But yeah, it's not looking like the defense for the last few weeks. So they need to wake up, tighten up.
Yeah, I'm looking for dude, I'm looking through do you know how many versions of J. Cole are banned on my channel? Hold on. I'm literally like 6 or 7 so far.
I don't even know how he does it. Is it 3rd and 1 now? Okay.
All right, 3rd and 1. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how he creates so many accounts. How many accounts does a person allowed to create?
Oh, so you can do ad infinitum, but you'd have to have emails and stuff like that attached to them. All right. Well, there's that. I can't even take this away. I'm trying to do something here, but all right. Sorry about that, guys. It's raining at the Met.
It's clearly a sneak.
Yep. Yeah.
Clearly a sneak.
Look at that push. Look at that push that their weak-ass offensive line got on our Studley defensive line. Like, are we not awake for this game? Like, we need to – you can't come out flat, dude. This is the season right here.
Yeah. You cannot lose this game.
I don't want the coin flip shit.
If our defense comes out like this against Kirk Cousins, I mean, or Buffalo the weekend, we're dead.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they got studs all over this offense. You know what I mean? You can't let Simeon get comfortable. Look at this. There you go.
Nice.
There you go, Quincy Williams.
I like it when Quincy's in space like that.
That's right. Me too. He's a missile, dude. He's a missile. I know, right, Jim Pock? I don't want to believe it yet. Let's see. Both worst in the NFL last year. Now we're a little bit better. Jets defense, over the points allowed, 9, 22, 47. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. All right, we're a little bit better this year. It's good. It's good to see.
I'd say we were better. Come on.
All right, so we got, 2nd and 11? They're feeling confident, man. These Bears are feeling confident. They feel like, you know what? These Jets aren't that much.
What? No, right. That was a delay of game. Oh, that's a
okay, good. My son caught it. He's like, no, that's a delay of game. What are you guys talking about?
Your son catches these things. He's good.
I'm just always looking at the play clock.
Jennifer Slattery says no love lost for Sam. Is Sam? Well, how's Sam doing today? Let me look. Jennifer, you got any updates on Sammy? Let's see.
Tell us. We can't leave. That's the.
Oh, they're leading 7-0 over the Broncos.
Wow, tough defense, Broncos.
I know, but it could be Chuba Hubbard. Right. But I'll tell you what, the Broncos are hard to score on, dude. So Sammy Sams.
Yep.
You know what? This is the point. Like now, like Sammy is clearly we don't have to regret anything with Sam Darnold. Right. I'd like to see him come out and win today. Why not? Sure. Stop it.
It's like Geno Smith. He's a long ago guy. He's in the past. So we got to worry about right now.
All right, let's see what we got here. Are D helping Simeon play like Bray? I know, right? Jingle Dubs, come on with this crap.
Come on, get to him, guys. Get to him.
Look at this.
Turn around, Sauce.
Oh my God, bro.
That's out of bounds. No, they gave it to him. His back landed on the line. Dude, if you land on the line, they're going to give Sauce the pass interference, probably.
He's got to turn around. I mean, it's enough of this. They must be telling him that.
Yeah, you can't do that shit.
Turn around.
Look at him. Oh, my God, dude. Yeah.
Let's see. Jeez. What is wrong with our defense today? This is getting ugly.
No, even Sauce, he's like literally bear hugging him. What the hell is that? I still think he was out of bounds.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But look, 1 foot, it's back. Nope, he landed in bounds. Nope, I was wrong. All right, Billy. Look, we're making Simeon look like he's going to battle for the starting. Like they're going to want to bench Fields. That's how great we're making him look.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, he didn't look at the ball, Benny. I'm with you, buddy. Look at this. Run up the middle. Come on. Pull the ball out. Somebody do something.
And I thought after last week they were going to work on tackling. I thought that
oh, my God. I know. That's the thing. Like, look, as much as we, and rightfully so, credit the defense with last week's game. The last couple weeks, they've been missing a lot of tackles. And that shit, that's going to, that only, you can only overcome that so much. Missed tackles will kill you. And we're already seeing a few of them in this game. Yeah, penalty and the completion there. Okay, so we got 2nd and goal on the 6, guys, on our TV. 8 seconds, 6 seconds. All right. 5 seconds. They're trying to draw us off. It didn't work. They can use a timeout. Okay. Oh, it was the end of the first. Okay, I see what's going on.
This game is very irritating already.
It is. We want to have fun.
I mean, it's irritating. I mean, they got their backup quarterback. Give me a break.
Well, we got our backup quarterback, so.
But, I mean, our defense should be dominating.
I know, dominating.
Stupid.
But again, I mean, look, here's the truth of it. They have plenty of talent on that offense. Plenty. So, like, we got to remember that. But that said, they shouldn't be doing this with Trevor Siemian to our defense. Our defense is clearly thinking they got a week off. I just can't believe that teams still do that. Like, I just can't believe that you would overlook anyone. Like, go out there. If you want to take a break, maybe in the 4th, like you're 30 points up. Okay. I understand. But you come out and you play balls to the wall from the word go, no matter who you're playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yep. No, that's it. That's incorrect, McNally. They also have Claypool. They have Cole Kmet. Trayvon Wesco, not exactly somebody you would say is uber talented, but he's solid. And so they have the tight end, the wide receivers, and the running game, man. And then when you add Justin Fields to that, it's a talented offense. The thing is, we shouldn't be allowing Trevor Siemian to be all comfortable back there right now. They're talented, man. Now, I don't think they're the best team in the league, but they're certainly not a team to like. They're not the Jets of 2 years ago, like with Chris Hogan and Dante Moncrief and Perryman coming off of 4 weeks of injury. You know what I mean? Like, that's not who they are. What did Matt called him? The corpse of Chris Hogan. Why we let Wesco go? You know what's funny? A lot of Jets fans don't like Wesco. I'm a West Coast supporter, right? Not anymore. I hate him. But, when he was here, I thought he's just very underutilized and all that kind of stuff. But that is what it is. But a lot of Jets fans were like happy to see him go. Trevon Wesco was the number one. This is an article that I read. The person who received the most waiver claims was Trayvon Wesco out of everybody in the NFL. What does that tell you?
got talent.
Yeah, they wanted him. You know, you guys remember we had the most players taken, and that's a good sign, right? It's one of two things. It's either it's a good sign that we are so talented that we have to cut talented players, which is what you're seeking to do. You want teams to feel like your scraps are better than what they have. That's what you want to get to, and that's a credit to Joe Douglas. The other side of that can be we're cutting the wrong guys. Now, I haven't seen that yet. You know what I mean? I think we're doing okay. Like Pinnock was a question mark. Westco was a question mark. A few other guys. Defensive lineman. Who the hell was it?
Cager.
Oh, Cager. Well, Cager we cut later. You know, the Giants picked him up. But, you know, even that initial. And he looks pretty good. He got a touchdown for the Giants. Get him.
Come on, stop him.
I know. Don't let him squeak through, man. All right, so now it's 3rd and goal from approximately, it's like the 4, maybe, right?
Yeah, it's like the 4.
Mike, I'm with you. I don't think 1 week is going to do anything. Yeah, I liked Westco too. I did. I don't like him now, though. I want him to drop passes. I want it to look like the best movie that we've ever made. That's what I want. All right, come on, Quinnen Williams. This is when you're supposed to do something here. He's not doing anything.
Oh, interception?
It's a touchdown. Nope.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Totally. Just end the season. I'm with you. Jets are in no position to overlook anyone. Dude, we're reeling right now. You know what I mean? Like, we just lost a terrible game to a division rival, which means they swept us and we had to bench our quarterback. Like, we need to come out balls to the wall in our own house. Saunders Clark, who is Westco? Ha, ha, ha. That's bullshit. I don't like this. I mean, he was right there. Right there. Beat Reed. Right in the face, he beat him. So that wasn't good. 0 pressure. I'm with you, Finkelstein. Like 0 all day. Like, where's Lawson? Where's Quinnen? Yeah, and that Sauce thing, man. I don't know what's up with Sauce today. I'm not liking it.
I can't believe we're losing to the Bears right now. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's all right. So, look, here's what we got to do. We have to come out and we have to be a ball control, right? We got to have a nice drive like the opening drive, because the opening drive, as you know, are scripted plays, right? This is what we've scripted before the game started. And clearly we did a good job with our intel and all that stuff and our tape and everything. Now the game, they might still be in scriptedville, you know, like, 25. Sometimes Mike LaFleur has said sometimes he scripts 50 plays, which is crazy. That's why I always hate his first halves. Because he scripts 50 plays. It's like, dude, you're deep into the second quarter. Like, the game's active now. You don't, you should be seeing things and being able to react to things. Like the first drive or 2, I get. But let's see where we are now. And look, we got to come back and score, dude. And this defense, they better wake the fuck up, because this is not going to be good.
Yeah, this is brutal right now. Like, the fact that they let the Bears walk on them twice for a field goal and touchdown is, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, if we're for real, the defense, then be for real. That means every week consistent,
Oh, there it is. I was waiting for somebody to say it. Where'd it go? All right, here's Green Dog. You guys are behind. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Steve Larson, we're on a delay. Yes, thank you. Thank you. It's W getting it very far behind. Yeah. Thank you. Well, what is that? You guys are here every week. You know the deal. When it's on Sunday Ticket, it's the way it is. It's the way it is. Let's see. I blame them for playing a third stringer we don't have an answer for yet. I don't know. Elijah Moore going to do anything or what? Right, Mr. Terrible. Let's go. Let's get him in there. Well, I don't think we need an explosive offense. I think we need a time-consuming ball control offense. That's what we need. We need to our offense should be on the field more of the day than our defense. That's the way that you want to see this game go. You want to see our running game work, which it's not, and you want to see short, 5-8 yard passes, kind of a thing. Of course, you can, a big explosive play here and there is fun. You want to do that too, but I'd like to see our offense 6-minute drives and up. That's what I want to see. Finkelstein picked a bad week to stop drinking. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that's why you just got to know there is no good week to stop drinking. You just got to stop.
No.
or not.
Yeah.
I picked a bad week to stop sniffing glue. Right, Finkelstein? Yeah, that's what Billy. I think that's what we wanted to do. We want to come out here and run. Brown and Tomlinson doing a little fist bump. They're ready to go. They're like, all right, it's time. Barrios is in there.
Huddle.
Carter.
Barrios is in the huddle.
Yeah.
You think Elijah Moore opens up his mouth?
Yeah, I don't see Elijah Moore out there. I don't know.
No, he's in the slot.
Yeah.
Barrios.
Trips to the left using a tight end as well. Okay, Barrios in motion to the right. They're in man. Let's go back to the left. Fake. Oh, they took him away.
Oh my God!
Holy shit!
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh. Oh man.
Yep. You got to make something out of this drive, guys. Got to make something. Look, so they took. I think Uzoma was the first read. Okay, that's who he wanted, but he was taken away fast. Oh, Garrett Wilson still could have caught that. Still could have caught that. Tough. Yikes, indeed, Mr. Terrible. That's because you said something. You got to stop. Go back to hating him, Mr. Terrible. All right, handed it to Michael Carter. We had a nice hole. Got 4 yards. Closed up quick on him. It's time to break out the chips. Here we go. The official non-stale chip begins. We're good. We're safe. We're safe. All right, 3rd and 6. Oh, I didn't even look. Damn it. I forgot to look at my fantasy team. Everybody's probably on a bye. My whole team. I got to look at that. Oh, look at this. There we go. Get the first.
First.
That's right. See, Uzoma knows. Tight ends know.
Yeah.
Tight ends know. You got to turn around and run upfield. They get in your way. You run them over.
But like that's what we need. It's like 3rd down and under 10. That's why you have tight ends.
Yeah, let me take a look. Tell you that's why I love tight ends, boys and girls. Okay, so we are 1st and 10 on our own 36. Look at this pitch. Oh, damn it, man. Dude, they're swarming on us.
The hell? We're making. Is our defense playing in their uniforms? What's going on here?
Yeah, they're psyched. Well, look, what have I been saying all week, right? We're looking at this as an opportunity to get right. They are too. They're looking at the Jets as a reeling team. It's an opportunity to get right. We got to remember that. So like was said before, I think it was Finkelstein maybe. We can't overlook anybody. That's not who we are. We're not there yet.
They really are using Barrios every play. Like, is Elijah not playing?
Jesus, dude. Getting 1 yard on a 2nd and 11.
It's ugly. It's getting ugly.
Yeah, it is.
The
coin is undefeated. I know, man. This fucking coin. I don't like this coin thing. I don't like it. Yeah, I know, right?
What they were doing the first drive. I don't understand.
Well, because that was our scripted drive, and they made an adjustment to it. I said, okay, well, this is what they're doing. We got all these complexities in the offense, just little dumps. Let's go, LaFleur. There we go.
Nice.
There you go, Elijah Moore. And that's why you get him in the damn game. That's why. That's why. NCV man says it's actually I got cheap mock Doritos today. So no sponsorship from Doritos. That was good. That's why you use Elijah Moore, everybody. That's why.
Yak. Look at the yak. This kid does
right.
not
Look at it. Down. So you got let's see. You got 5, 6 yards. Oh, come on. All right. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay. 5 yards, yak. Oh, come on. Why they show me 4 different clips of the same day? I just want to see the play. Well, Garrett Wilson. Shit, dude. That ain't working.
Oh, Max Mitchell was in there. Max Mitchell was just in the game.
Well, I don't know if it was him, but that side got blown up.
Oh.
Let's go, right, Jeffrey Fricker? I'm with you.
That wasn't Mitchell's fault. He had his guy.
I know, man. We got to use Elijah more. Elijah Moore. Got to use Elijah more. All right, 4-minute drive, 7 plays, 53 yards. Let's go here. It's 2nd and 11.
Oh my God!
Oh man, he got crushed. That's
You trying to kill him, Mike? My God, you're gonna get him killed.
What do we call that? Excessive tackling. That's what that was. Yeah. I don't like that one bit. Now I know what that guy's talking about. That was excessive tackling. I don't like it.
Oh, come on. Don't throw like Zach.
I wouldn't call that a more drop. I'd call that a bad pass, everybody. I mean, Wilson.
Yeah, that was an awful pass. You see how he had to try to catch that?
Yeah, look, he's on the side. He said, I'm good. Don't relax. I'll be out there in a second.
Trying to get me killed.
Yeah, they'd be like, Mike F. and White's not exactly... Oh, my God. 3rd and 11. Why would we do that?
A white flag play.
Yeah, that was a stupid play.
Drive play.
Now, look, the one thing I will say, I will commend Mike White. He saw that wide receiver screen wasn't there. That was the play.
Yeah.
He saw them. And he didn't just throw it.
Yeah.
But that's stupid. 4th and 7. Like, oh, my God, dude.
All right, let's make this kick. Tie up this game.
Yeah, it's I've seen them. I mean, they're all here. All these plays. That's the thing. Like, look.
Oh no!
Oh my God! What happened? Oh, dude!
Oh no! Don't do that! You freaking idiot! Why did we? What?
No way! Look at this craziness.
Did we get it now? Who got it?
Because the ball changed hands. So if we got it, it's ours.
Bad news Bears.
If it changed hands and we got it, who came up with it?
I don't know. They didn't.
Dude, it's pouring. I was crediting Moore with a good snap earlier. That was on him. Oh, great, man.
That was your boy, man. Who threw the
he's fucking crazy there. That was nuts. Bears got it. Okay.
Oh, this is disgusting now.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden, dude, like when it rains, it pours, huh? The bad news Bears. That's what Jeremy was saying. I know it's like, oh, I'm gonna get banned. I'm gonna get pegged for. Yeah, Benny Hill. The Benny Hill people are gonna call me. Be like, oh, you can't do that.
This is getting hard to watch already. I don't know what he was doing. Flicking that ball. People are saying it wasn't a fumble.
What was it?
I know. They're saying it was an incomplete pass by man, but I don't think that's the way they called it. I'm just saying.
No. Can that be what it is? I guess so. Forward pass, though. So I guess it was forward pass, incomplete. Yeah. All that craziness for nothing. Mike White got in there, too. You see that? He got crushed. I don't know, man. Rob, I'm with you, bro. Like we said, we just want a game where we can actually play well. This is a team that's, they're beat up. And we should be able to take advantage of that. But nope, we got to come out and, play to the level. I don't know, man. It's just crazy with this team. Like Jeremy was talking about earlier, we want to shed the ability for people to say this phrase, same old Jets. We want to shed that stuff. And every year, there's more than enough ammunition to keep it alive. And it's getting tiresome, man. Yep, today's the Revis day, right? Revis, Ring of Honor in the rain, Revis. I don't know, man. Like even Sauce looks off. Like everybody looks off. I hate it. So this is what I hate. Omar, I'm going to tell you this. I hate this. I hate these kinds of comments. Are we not, Jets fans? Are we not rooting for the guy on the field? Are we not? Like, is this a gloat? Like, why? I just can't find that inside myself to be happy about pain. You know what I mean? I think anybody saying that you thought Zach should have, shouldn't I, that you don't agree with the move, like, okay, you don't agree, but it's pretty evident the guy was lost. Whatever it is, I don't know, whatever the reasons are, the guy was lost. Mike F. and White already looked better in that drive than Zach has looked in the past month.
Well, really? Mike F. and White put us in position to be up, to have 10 points. What did Zach do the last 3 weeks? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's like, let's not gloat, man. Let's stay like unified. Whatever that energy is, let's keep it behind whoever's on the field.
Oh, good. It
wasn't. I mean, Omar, come on, man.
It was an incomplete pass.
All right, so here they go. Yeah, we're letting them push. Like, we're getting no push the other way.
Right.
Our defensive line, which is the strength of our unit, going against the weakness of their team, is getting no push.
But that's lack of preparation and lack of getting our players ready to play.
That's it. That is. I agree. That's right. Seth Rollins is king. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. D is acting soft today. I don't like it, guys. Like, come on, Quinnen. Let's go.
I mean, we're not even going near him. He's
Michael
so
Clemens,
comfortable as quarterback.
Yeah, he's hanging out back there. Michael Clemens is in. Get him, Michael Clemens. There he go. Oh, he missed him. Michael Clemens. Get a fucking first down, man.
What's wrong with them?
Crazy.
No one could run against us right now.
So I should have hired McDaniel. The thing is, McDaniel's a head coach a year later, so
yeah,
I don't think he was up for that. He didn't want to go anywhere. He was with Kyle Shanahan until he got his own gig. He was at the Saleh level. You know what I mean? He wasn't going to come. Get him. There you go. Okay, yeah, crush him.
He delayed and we stopped him.
Yep. And we crushed him.
Jermaine Johnson and Mosley.
Mosley saying, I can't hear in my head. All right, that was good. See, that's what we're talking about. Good push.
He knew he wasn't getting anything.
Oh, yeah. Started with Jermaine Johnson, Quan Alexander. Mosley could have gotten a helmet-to-helmet there. Because you know how they call that stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, W, I'm with you. All right, let's see. All right, balls be hurting. I agree. And I think that's the main thing. That's the main thing here. It's like, it's not that we don't want to continue to develop Zach. It's like, it's at the behest of the whole rest of the team. I agree with that, Paris. We need some accountability. Again, though, here's what I'll say, though. While I'm not enjoying this post-bye version of our New York Jets so far, I will say the staff has given me enough to believe that they can make mistakes and come back from them. They can have ups and downs. Like, they've given me enough this year. Remember, I only wanted 7 to 9 wins the whole year. So again, we want, now 7 wins is a major disappointment, of course. Look at this. Avatar's back. Look at this. What the hell? Look at this. Crazy. Avatar, the Way of Water. Interesting. The Way of the Water. But, I don't know. They've given me enough to believe that we're going to have ups and downs, but we're moving in the right direction. That's what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, James Thompson. Like, that's it. Look, there are some people out there, right, that are like, Mike F. and White's going to ball. And then, I get it. There's some people out there that believe Mike F. and White is the golden nugget in waiting. I'm not necessarily there. All right. I'm not. But I believe Mike White's purpose is to simplify things and just get the ball in our playmakers' hands and let the rest of the team win. Right. That's what he's here to do, while Zach Wilson can hopefully settle down, come back, and whatever. But Mike White is also, he's not going to, I believe he's going to be ups and downs too. We just need a guy that can win the game. That's it. But that said, NFT Reflex, he wants violence. And I agree. I'd like a little violence. Like that stop on the quarterback sneak there. I think that was good. That's the kind of play I want to see. And that's because Dio saying Quan the effing demon boy. I know, I liked him too. I mean, don't forget, Quan Alexander he's a major player in the NFL. The problem with him has been injury. Teams, they don't trust him. They're like, why do it? But I think if he can make it through this season, we're going to want to keep him, but I don't know what he's going to want. He's going to get paid. You know what I mean? Keep JJ out there, please. I know he really is good, Jason, isn't he? Like, that's the thing. Like, he's a pass rusher. He is, but he's also exceptional at setting the edge, which is where I don't believe JFM is as good. I don't think JFM is quite the pass rusher either. I like JFM. I think Jermaine Johnson's a better talent on the edge, more well-rounded, and at this young age. Okay, so I'm watching 1st and 10. Mike White's back to pass. Berrios in motion. Michael Carter up the middle. Yeah. Nice push. I like it. Okay, 5, maybe 5 yards.
5 or 6, yeah.
Let's go, Mike F. and White. Okay, let's see what happens here.
You know what they say about 4 to 5 yards, right? 4 every play.
I do know what they say, and if they is me. 4 yards of play wins the game. That's all you need. I'm telling you, man. 4 yards of play all day wins the game. There we go, Michael Carter. Go. Run.
Get it going again.
Damn it.
Don't slow down.
Damn it. I mean, he had the opportunity to get some real yards there. I mean, he couldn't run past his own lineman's ass, of course. But he could have maybe banged that outside and got like 5 or 6 more, maybe even got a first. So 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, everybody. I think that's nailing there, Eric. Eric Craig said it right. This is how I see it. Defense is overconfident, and the offense is still trying to figure out who they are right now with Mike F. and White. Right. It's 10 for 14, $128 with a touchdown. Mike White. It's a good, first quarter-ish. Here we go. Mike White in the shotgun, snapped. Fakes the handoff to Ty Johnson. Dumped it to Ty Johnson for the first down, and he's running down the field. Ty Johnson don't care. That's the play.
Yep.
Now I just want to call it what it is. That was a beautifully designed play. Yes. I don't know, Ty Johnson. I'm glad he caught it. I don't trust Ty Johnson, but that's a beautifully designed play. And Mike White stood in there, dude. Look at this. Look how long Mike White, he took that hit, knowing I'm going to get crushed, waited long enough that they committed to him and threw it.
The one thing we could always say about Ty Johnson, the one thing is when he does catch the ball, he's not afraid of contact.
So Steve Larson, he wants to remind us, Jeremy, that we have a delay, and he wants to know why. Can you tell him why? Throw it, Mike White. Oh, yes! Garrett Wilson juking people to the moon! Garrett Wilson! Run! Yeah! Woo! Garrett Wilson! There he is. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. Jets. Wait, what's the flag? What's the flag? It's going to be roughing the passer. Is it a hold? Oh my God, look at that. Is it a bad? I gotta scroll down. Is it bad, guys?
Guys, just tell us. Is it a touchdown?
Who's that hurt? Is it a damn flag? Did it ruin it? I want to play the Jets chant.
It stands. Hold on, but we're going to find out now.
We're going for 2. All right. I see you, Mr. Downtown. Look at everybody so happy. Mike F. and White, dude. That was dude, you see how beautiful that pass was? That guy, it was right through his hand. Like,
I got one thing to say, GreenBean. Hey, Omar, are you not entertained?
Right, there you go, Omar. You see, you got to allow the game to develop, everybody. Let's do one Jets chant. We're so behind here. Here we go. There he is. Jets, Mr. Downtown. Which teams do we need to root for? Okay, well, Jeremy, why don't you help him out? Who do we need to root for today?
We definitely want the Titans to win against the Bengals. because forget about, we're not playing for number 1 seed or anything weird like that. We want to start making sure and assuring ourselves a wild card spot. So we need like teams like the Chargers, teams like the Bengals. We need those teams to lose.
Right. We also need we need Cleveland to lose to the Bucks. You want the Jaguars to beat the Ravens. The Dolphins are crushing the Titans. I'm sorry, the Texans. So that's not good. Again, you want the Titans to beat the Bengals. So they're up 10-3 right now. We also, one of the things downtown, we want to see the Jets beat the Bears. That's pretty key for what we want today. We're rooting for the Jets. Don't forget anybody. Ablab checking in. Look at that. That's competent quarterback play.
Yeah.
Right? Right, Ablab? Like, what are we talking about here? Now, this is the thing. This is what I want to just tell everyone. There's 411 of you guys in here right now. Everybody open your ears for just 10 seconds. Can we please stop taking one drive or one quarter and overreacting to the thing that we want to rub somebody's face in dog shit? Everybody calm down. We're going to have good drives and bad drives. We're going to have touchdowns and interceptions. We're going to get fumbles and lose fumbles. We're going to get pass interference and we're going to draw pass. It doesn't mean anything. It's not indicative of the whole. It's just the moment. Please, as Jets fans, please remember the rest of the NFL and their fans hate us. Not you or me or Jeremy or Ablab. They hate all of us. We must remain united. Our team decided to bench Zach Wilson. He was not looking good. Support it. They've given us enough to support them. We are on the ascend. You can clearly see it. All right, so let's support him. Let's not bicker. I wanted Flacco. I don't like Zach Wilson. Stop. Mike White is clearly deserving of being on the field right now. All right?
Yeah,
we can see it, right?
Yeah. Look, who's been a bigger Zach Wilson fan than me? But
totally.
Have we seen this? I mean, we get to see Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore, and we get to see the guys that we actually have on the team. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen them this season, except for 1 or 2 games. I mean, this is great.
Right. And that's the thing. Like Jeremy just said, and there was a comment earlier. It's not just about Zach or Mike White. It's about the whole team. Look at the talent on the team. If you have a quarterback, for whatever reason, who's unable to get those guys the ball, then you might as well have nobody. You see what I mean? Like, let's at least see Elijah Moore. Just put it in their hands. Michael Carter, Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson. Look what they did on that drive. Those 2 dudes. Even Ty Johnson. Look at this. I want to watch. Look at Garrett Wilson. He's delicious to me.
Wow, look how open he was.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson is the best, dude. He's so good.
That you want to know why he was so frustrated? I mean, Can you imagine being that wide open? He and not getting the ball, how upsetting that is.
Yeah.
And you know I can help my team win the game.
Yeah. Thanks, Ablab. Steve Larson, Moore finally thrown to and mixed. Exactly, dude. And this, you could see, like, look, I don't think Moore handled it the right way, and I'll never change my mind on that. But you could see it last week. Like, these guys they're frustrated. They're working their asses off, and they're wide open. Get him! Michael Clemens!
Get him!
Yeah, okay.
Out of the pocket.
That was all Michael Clemens, boys and girls.
Yep. Clemens is really good, man. That was one of the – there's so many great draft picks that we can't even talk about them all. Like, what a great pick in the 4th round. I mean, the guy is really, really good. Look how he overpowers him.
Look at that. Michael Clemens is a man.
How did we get him in the 4th round?
Well, because he's old. That's why.
Yeah.
Because he's 26 or whatever. That's literally why.
Yep.
25.
Yep. I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure.
4th round.
You don't want to use a 1st-round pick on a guy that you can legitimately only get for 5 years. You know what I mean?
Right.
Joe Buda checking. I must say, White throws a very nice-looking tight spiral and is accurate to boot. Totally, man. Totally. Look, and he's not the best quarterback in the world, but all we've needed for weeks is the easy stuff. LaFleur, with all his warts, is scheming guys open. They're open. And if the quarterback can just take the 5 yards, take the 11 yards, take the 6 yards, it's going to work. And that's what we need to do. And Mike White's doing that. And with a couple real nice, that pass to Garrett Wilson was beautiful. Now, it was close. The linebacker almost got it, but that's right. You got to get it over that guy. He did.
I get the feeling our defensive line is starting to eat.
Oh, come on.
Get him. Somebody hit him hard. Whitehead. Flag.
Flag.
Uh-oh.
What's the flag?
Might be a delayed game.
They would have
Say it's
stopped it.
against them. Say it's against them so we could decline it and make them punt. What the hell's the flag, man? These referees.
Oh, wait, real quick. NFT. Knobcraft got his Clemens jersey in the mail Friday. It's on them. Decline it and make them punt.
Decline it, make them punt.
That's amazing. I commend Knobcraft. Everybody collectively give Knobcraft a round of applause. He did it. He pulled the trigger on a 4th-round rookie, Michael Clemens jersey. You got to give it. You got to give it up.
Beautiful.
I'm proud of you, Knobcraft. For whatever value that has, I'm proud of you. All right, we made him punt. Good stop by the defense. Turn this game around. Let's go, Berrios.
Come on,
Oh,
Barrios.
a little bit of a run here. There you go, Berriosness.
All right, I'll take it.
Little Berriosness. NFT, Michael Clemens might be the scariest man on the planet. Well, that's why Knobcraft got his jersey, NFT. What
We gotta add some more points here. That would be really nice. I'm telling you, look how dangerous we are when we get the ball to Wilson or Moore.
See that? Chicago versus New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're better. There's no question. There's no question. I look, I actually like Chicago pizza. I do. I enjoy it, but it's a totally different. It's a freaking casserole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I consider it more of like a dinner type thing. Knife and fork, tons of sausage and peppers. Like it's a meal.
Right. I want meatloaf in it.
Right. But like,
can I get a mashed potatoes and meatloaf with some string beans? Pizza, please. That's what it feels like to me.
Isn't it fun though to see what Wilson and Moore can do?
Yes.
See them be stars.
Yes. Look at this. Knobcraft. Jason Edwards says Knobcraft is a legend. Here's Kenobi Clone giving you some love. John Hepburn, this TV coverage is so much better. It's not even comparable, right, John? It's unbelievable. Like CBS is lost with their coverage. I hate to say that. I hate to complain about stupid things like that. But like replays, they're a standard part of the game on TV. Replays. Show me what just happened. Slower so I can see it. If you want to focus in on something, good. Focus in on that. Let's see it. You know what I mean? And they don't know how to do that. They literally spend the time between plays like zooming in on a coach, picking up fucking toilet paper on the sideline. Like that's what they zoom in on. It's crazy. Wiggum giving you love. Knobcraft. This is the best. Mike F. and White. I love you too, Dad. That's funny, Knobcraft. That's good. You got me. Steven giving you some love. Let's see. This plan for let's see. Uncle John, what's up? Or Uncle Iro. My eyes. This plan forfeits clarity on Zach and the quarterback situation. Going into the offseason for short-term gains that White brings. I don't like it. Well, here's the thing. In the meantime, though, Uncle Iro, we have a bunch of talented rookies and young guys, second-year guys, and then you got the guys on the back end of their career. We have a legitimate shot to make some noise this year. And then you get to see all of them. Like, they want to have careers. You can't sacrifice all of that talent for one guy. And I hear you. I do. Balls be hurting, loving you, Knobcraft. Run, Bam. Look at this. I don't know why he put his head down so early. He had like 10 yards available to him. Put his head down a little early. I think he was expecting to get crushed.
He's a rookie, Like he's got to go through that rookie thing.
Yeah.
That was 5 yards.
This guy sucks.
That was 5 yards.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he still got 5, but he could have gotten 6. Or 10.
5 and you'll thrive.
FOC giving Knobcraft some love. Everybody loving it. I'm proud of you. It's the best news I've heard all day. There you go, Bam Knight. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's like, I'll kill you. Let me go.
I like him.
Uh-huh. Let me go. Let me go. I love it. Benny knows a place that makes pizza that he orders from, Jeremy. That's good news.
Nice.
I know a place that makes pizza that I order from. How's that?
That's great.
Balls be hurting. All right, hold on. We'll do this. Oh, my God. So far behind the line of scrimmage. Come on. You dude, that was like a 15-yard pass backwards. Why?
How many times have we seen that kind of play?
That play with Elijah Moore, too.
I don't understand. Why can't someone should go? But that's Saleh, not even LaFleur, because Saleh's got to go to LaFleur and say, look,
stop it.
Stop it.
Stop with running. Stop with that pass. I mean, I obviously exaggerated with 15 yards, but that was a legitimate 6 yards backwards to start. You're going to do a wide receiver screen. He backs up 1 yard. He turns and you hit him. And then he doesn't have to run 5 yards to get to the line of scrimmage.
It makes no sense. It's just, maybe it worked once in his life. He saw it work and he's just so hooked on it.
Yeah.
He just can't let it go.
Yeah. Patrick says Chicago's a meal, Pete. New York's a snack. I agree I've no problem eating 3 slices as a meal. None. Or when you go down to Jersey Shore, they get those big ass slices, man.
GreenBean, when we were in Staten Island on Saturday night, we had no problem eating those slices.
As a dinner, right? We ate, like no exaggeration, 8 to 10 slices each,
That's great.
That was fantastic. Let's see. Nobody hates Zach Wilson. Right, Miguel. Nobody hates Zach Wilson. You play to win the game. It doesn't matter who the down. I agree. I like people, it's funny. Now it's become a joke, but I had people, I don't even know if he's in here, Matt and some others, saying like really exploring the idea that I'm a Zach hater. And it's like, dude, there couldn't be further from the truth.
I just want to win.
I just fucking want to win some games. And when the guy looks completely inept, like nobody, I don't think, they're out there. There are guys that just hate him. They want him to fail so bad. I don't know who those are. And that's definitely not me.
You know who I want to succeed? Anybody that's wearing our uniform.
That's it.
Which
is kind of weird when you think about it. All we're rooting for is 4 letters and a color and a couple colors. That's really all we're rooting. We don't care who it is. We're bringing back Civil War general from the dead. He's going to stand. All right. Is he putting? I love him. Come on, buddy.
The Jets have signed Jeffrey Dahmer. All right. I guess we're going to root for him.
Yeah. And don't forget, guys, we got Matt O'Leary and Ryan from Jets Talk 24/7 coming on at halftime to do our traditional dissection of the first half. I always love hearing what their interpretation of the game is so far. I just love it. Those guys are the best. So you don't want to jump off when we're doing our halftime talking, So Jeremy, I will ask you though, what do you think so far? Like, what are you thinking? What's your interpretation of what you're seeing? Wow, it's boring.
I like we all said, oh, look, it's the Bears, and now he's going to get benched. He finally gets an easy defense to play against. But when you look at these numbers and everything, I still don't get the impression Zach would be putting up these numbers. I just don't.
Right.
Because he simply is not finding open receivers right now. I'm not saying he never will be able to, but he's in some kind of funk, and he's playing scared. He's in his head, and he's just not able to do it right now. So I believe it really is a reset. And right now, I don't think that he would have in 1 week been able to recover and do what Mike White is doing.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Now, just on Miguel's comment, Holton says, no, I think Zach is a pompous little entitled prick, which the thing is, but on that, like there's the 2 extremes, right? But I think that's actually something that could very well be in play. That that's bubbled out. We know this. Pass interference, and Corey Davis caught it. Great catch for the first down. I love the route. That's what I want to see, Jeremy. That's it.
We got a whole bunch of receivers out there. It's like, I love to see this, that we're finally using these guys.
Omar GreenBean reads the comments. There is Zach hate here. Yeah, I don't know. There is. Saying largely the larger portion of us, Omar, just wants to see if Zach is throwing 3 touchdowns a game, all the hate goes away.
Yeah.
They hate him. Well, they hate him because of what they see. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Look at this. No.
I own 2 Zach Wilson jerseys. Believe me, I want
Yeah.
the kid to succeed.
Totally. So my son said on that Michael Carter dump for 9 yards, my son said, "Did you see Max Mitchell's pancake?" So I really hope they show the replay because I want to see it. Nope, we're not going to see it because we're in 2-minute drill. So we go, Michael Carter.
Oh.
Terrible.
Terrible.
There's a
terrible.
flag too. What is it? Face mask. That's right.
Good. Stop the clock. Set us up with the first down. Let's just regroup.
Yeah, right. Upside down pizza. I never heard of that. What is that?
Upside down pizza is like LMB Spumoni Garden. The sauce on the bottom, the cheese on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like LMB.
Right.
They
gotcha.
like the people that imitate LMB call it upside down pizza. Like in the city, there's a place called Supreme Pizza. They do it. And the guy's from Bay Ridge, so you know what he's imitating.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Horatio Hornblower, right? Enough about Zach. Let's just get on the Mike White train. That's kind of I'm with you, Horatio. Like again, I'm supporting, just like Jeremy just said it. We're support anybody in a Jets jersey. Mike White's our guy. Let's do it. Oh, he wasn't set. Damn it. Oh. Yeah, he's still moving too. His foot was still going back. No, Teen Bean's putting comments in here. What's he doing? Let me see.
Teen Bean.
Where is he? Are you Metal Kid or Teen Bean in here? You're Metal Kid? All right, come on, damn, boy.
It's okay.
Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get. Yeah, he got owned there, Robbie Oak, for
Come on, call
sure.
timeout. What are they doing? Where's the timeout? We got 3 of them.
No, right. Why are we letting the clock run again? Why?
What are we doing?
It's like we're playing so not to give them any time. We have no intention of trying to get a touchdown right now. None.
God, that's so frustrating.
It really is, dude. We are in their territory. Well, now just a yard outside of it with the sack.
Trust your defense.
Right, Ablab, right? Call a timeout. We're down to 23 for no reason. We wait. Then why call a timeout now?
That's garbage conservative bullshit.
It really is.
It's just garbage. I mean, what a waste to just take. That's bad coaching when you walk into the halftime with all 3 of your timeouts and you had the ball.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
I know, it's crazy. I don't see you, Metal Kid. I'm looking. I don't see them. You see
you have
Metal
a chance
Kid?
to score points.
Oh, there he is.
Points, huh?
I did say that. Well, nobody knows what you're talking about. Oh.
Oh, I see him. Metal Kid. He's a moderator. So I did say that.
Oh, he's moderating. All right, good.
Look at me. I'm in here with my eye holes.
His eye holes. Denzel Mims, there he is. 8 or 9 yard pass. And they're letting the clock. Oh, they timed it out now. All right, get us in the field goal range then. Do that. Do that, please.
Do they go for a super long field goal or are they going for
4th and 2? I'd go for 4th and 2. It's 17 seconds. Chicago called the timeout, huh? Why did they do that? They're trying to get.
They want the ball back.
Huh.
Look at this. Mike White, 14 of 18, 214 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Think about that. And we were saying, look, dude, guys, want to point out the Buffalo game when we were praising Zach, he had 154 yards in the whole game. So that's the thing. Like we're suspending our normal expectations to try to make things correct. Like this is it's all we're asking for.
Yeah.
4th down conversions this season, 7 for 13. Okay, don't read the chat. I want to see what happens here. Conklin in motion, resetting on the edge. Oh, they're trying to draw him off sides. It's not going to work. You know what you should do? You should really do that. And then when they start to settle down, actually
do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Run them over.
Right.
Step on their chests.
Right. And just have freaking Garrett Wilson streak across the field like in a post, or
Yeah, Weinstein. Tomlinson is the most overrated Jet right now. Not worth it. I think at this point though, Eric, I think most of us are feeling similarly. He does have games where he's great. He's fine. But dude, talk about a disappointment. Like truly.
They're going to go for the 3.
We're going to kick a field goal with Greg the Leg.
long-
We're going to kick a field goal with Greg the Leg.
That's
We're
a
going to kick this ball right
long
now.
kick.
All right, let's see what happens now.
That's a
Come on,
long
make
kick.
it.
57 yards.
Oh, my God.
Oh my.
Wow. He
Did
did
it.
that again.
Wow, we have a
He really is.
How far was that? How
57
57.
yards.
Greg
Good
the
win.
Legs are live.
win.
Here we go. Hold on. There it is. Field goal gets one, but that's real nice to go into the half up by a touchdown, guys. I love it. It's good. That field goal is nice. That's good.
Nice.
I'm happy. I'm good. And let me tell you guys this. It feels like the game is settling down, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It feels like the drag. I'm looking at this. Legs. The game is settling down. And we now they get the ball, I believe, right there. They get the ball at the half after the half. So we got to make sure that they don't come out and gain momentum. But to end the first half, we ended on some momentum here. They got 12 seconds. Absolutely do not allow them to do anything.
And thank you, Metal Kid, for asking the 347 people to like the video.
Yeah.
Right. Metal Kid. Right. Thank you, Metal Kid. You got to like the video, guys. Help us out. Matt O'Leary's in the house. What's
There
up,
he
Matt?
is.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What's happening? How you liking the game so far?
Good. They're getting a functional quarterback play. It's and good things are happening. It's fun.
Isn't it crazy? Like, look, I was just mentioning this, 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago in the Buffalo game. We were very happy with the efficiency and how Zach played and everything. But at the end of the day, he had 154 yards. Mike White has 214 in the first half. And I don't think we would say it's a lights out game. He's had his clams. He's had his good. It's a regular old fashioned game. But isn't it amazing, like how simple it is to get 214 yards, Matt?
Yeah, it seems that way. It's like they were laboring to get to 200 all year long. But yeah, I think Mike White's just been really efficient with the ball. There's been a couple where they've almost been picked off, but he just looks comfortable and confident, and he's putting the ball in his playmakers' hands, and it's working.
Yeah. Now, out of the playmakers, who do you think was who were you most happy to see getting the ball? Was it Garrett Wilson? Maybe some of the guys that haven't gotten it more, or Bam, or anybody? Who's been your favorite?
Yeah, I think I got to go back to Garrett. I mean, you can make a good case for Elijah Moore or even Bam, but just seeing what Garrett Wilson can do is just truly special, whether it was the route on his first touchdown or just how dangerous he can be with the ball in his hands on that second touchdown. He is a star in the making. It's truly special.
It really is. He's an exciting player, man. There he is. Look at this guy. Matt Ryan is in the house. He's got notes. He's doing.
Wow.
What are you doing with your notes?
My notes. I've always got my notes. I've always got my notepad.
Yeah.
Every game.
So Ryan, you're
scribbles.
putting together so we can all enjoy later every Mike White pass or play, or is that what you're doing today?
Oh yeah. Yep.
You
I'll
guys
have every
know.
pass.
You guys know Ryan puts that together. So these guys are working right now, man. That's the thing. That's why I love you guys. You're working. So I asked Matt, Ryan. I'd love to hear what you think. Overall feel of the game. How you liking it?
The first part up until the Garrett Wilson touchdown, second Garrett Wilson touchdown, I really felt like the coin was just trying to make sure we lost. The
Right.
defense was just giving up drive after drive after drive, and then like the muffed field goal. And I'm like, oh man, like, why didn't he just throw an incomplete pass? Like, just dirt it. And then like, thank God it was actually like incomplete because of like the shovel pass. But my heart rate was like through the roof for a little bit there.
Yeah, I mean, it was really great to see how kind of like crisp we came out, right? It was like nice. And then it looked almost like we were taking it lightly, the game, right? It looked like it was like trap game. I like how you put it with the coin. It's like, dude, I can't live and die by the coin, man. I cannot hope this coin is right all year. I just can't live that way. But it does feel like the game settled down a little bit. You know, Matt, what'd you think of the defense? You know, they've kind of been a little bit wishy-washy today. What's your overall thought, and how do you think they'll continue.
Yeah, it started out kind of rough. I thought they were letting up some big plays. CJ Mosley in coverage didn't look great on one of the dump offs to one of the running backs, but last couple drives they've really clamped it down and looked like the unit that we've come to know and love this year. But yeah, early on, I don't know if it was just they weren't ready for today or if it was the weather or what, but they were a little slow to start things. But I think they've kind of hit their stride now.
Yeah, well, let's just say this to our buddy Buffalo Jet fan checking in to share some love for the group here. A small thanks for doing what you do, boys. Much better than the broadcast. Let's finish this thing. Well, thank you, Buffalo. You're a good dude. We got to get Buffalo on one of these. See what
I
he
tried to do a collaboration with him, and I couldn't get his audio. The same thing that happened with you the one time where the audio wasn't working.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, very upset.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, that's a bummer. Like Buffalo, we'll get you on one of these, man. You come hang out with us. Maybe we'll send you the link for later on today if you're interested. Maybe Jeremy can do that. I don't have your digits.
Yeah, I got everything.
Yeah.
So
look, how about this? Number one, let me say this. I didn't see this before. Matt, what a fantastic neon you got behind you. Is that brand? When'd you get that? I didn't see that yet.
This guy is courtesy of Athlete Logos, so I got that a couple weeks ago, but I haven't set it up because I knew I was going to do the Christmas lights behind me. So I said, I'll wait. I'll do everything at once. So we did that. Me and Taylor tackled that yesterday. So now we got the full backdrop and the set ready to go for the holiday season.
I love it. I think it's badass. So what'd you say? That's from Athlete. Can you say that again? Give him a little love.
Athlete Logos on Twitter. They do a ton of neon work. They're a fun account to follow. Not just the Jets. They do, pretty much all New York sports they cover. It's really cool stuff.
All right. Well, there you go. Athlete Sports Neon Sign Makers. I love it. I think it looks fantastic. It just all of a sudden popped out. I'm like, holy shit, that's new. I didn't see that. I love it. So, Matt, Sauce Gardner, what do you think? He had a really, really ugly moment there. And I think I hope it's not like, kind of flipping a switch here where those one way or the other kind of could be called plays start getting called, but that one was kind of egregious. Do you think he's kind of in trouble? You think he's having a downturn, or is it isolated?
No, I mean, that's kind of what Sauce Gardner does is he plays within the limits. It feels like early on, like he tries to get a feel for what refs are calling and what refs aren't calling. And, the one that they did call was a little back and forth with him and Claypool. I thought, they probably could have just let that one go, but he got beat on the play. It doesn't happen very often. Obviously, earlier in the game, he was able to deflect a pass and keep it out of the end zone. And I just think what Sauce does on a week in and week out basis is really special. And he's gonna give up catches. He's not a superhero. It's he's human.
Right. Yeah. I mean, on that one in particular, he had like his hand around the belly. It was like a little bit of a bear hug. I was like, oh no. Because like if Sauce is, he's the kind of guy that strikes me as he's going to always be ready for the game. He doesn't look like a guy to me. And he's young and he's new. He doesn't look like a guy that's going to come in and kind of be flat very often. So I got a little nervous, but I think he's going to be okay. Ryan, what do you think? Like defense, cornerbacks, DJ Reed got beat on a touchdown there. Were you nervous that like maybe the D just wasn't up to snuff today, or was it particularly just those guys? How'd you feel about that?
I think the Jets almost got caught in the like, hey, we're going to prepare for Justin Fields. And like, oh no, now they're actually going to pass the ball. Like, didn't see that one coming. I thought the Sauce penalty, he didn't get his head around, but I thought it was a better job by Claypool drawing the penalty than anything else. He kind of like passed him under his arm almost. Like I thought it was going to be offensive pass interference initially when I saw it. And then the DJ Reed touchdown. I don't know how that ball was caught. He was in his back pocket. It's almost like the Bryce Hall touchdown that was given up against the Ravens. Like great coverage, like just fantastic catch. No issues with the secondary. Yeah,
right. Like that plays are going to happen, right? I got nervous. I'll admit. Like I was like, oh no, like don't tell me. Like even our stellar cornerback, because then Eccles got beat. He kind of missed a tackle, and I was like, oh no. It seems like they settled down. Now, this is going to bring up an inch of prolific flair sent a super chat. He says, Mike White, 235 yards. Zach couldn't sniff that. And look how many receivers have receptions. That's kind of where I want to focus. We've seen Zach get that many yards, so I'm not too worried about that. But Elijah Moore in particular, like I said, Mike White is spreading it around. Conklin, Uzoma, Michael Carter, Bam Knight, everybody's getting the ball, including the wide receivers. But Elijah Moore, Matt, were you feeling like when he got the pass, like that's why you use him? Damn it! Like, can we get this guy the ball? Were you feeling that way, or at all?
No, I was for sure. And look, I mean, I think with Mike White, he just looks extremely confident. And on that play in particular, he stood in there and made a throw on a ball where he was facing some pressure. And that's what I really like to see from him is just the confidence. His footwork is on par, something we haven't seen with Zach Wilson, who's Zach's, footwork's been all over the place, but he's just standing in there and taking what the defense is giving them. And that's exactly what we've been begging for Zach Wilson to do all year. I think everyone going into this game knew how bad the Bears defense was. And, they ranked it was 30th in defensive DVOA against the pass and 25th against the run. And White is just executing perfectly right now. He's playing really good football, and hopefully it continues in the second half here.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same way. And it's like, that's the thing. Like, we're not looking, we have so much talent kind of spread around the field, like in the running backs, the tight ends. You just ask the quarterback to just take what's there. As a guy 4 yards done, hit him. Yeah, 8 yards, hit him. That's all. And I think if we do that, like more efficiency than like exciting, I think the guys, we saw Elijah Moore make a big play. You saw Garrett Wilson make a big play. And then Bam Knight and even Ty Johnson, who I'm so nervous with him on the field. But if he makes plays, he makes plays. But, Ryan, what do you think about like either Elijah Moore and then the usage of Bam Knight too? They not only did they make him active, but they're really using him even on returns. So like, what do you think about all that stuff? Those two guys maybe in particular.
Yeah, my understanding on the Bam Knight move, they deactivated Robinson because Bam Knight can play special teams. And with Jeff Smith not being active, that was kind of the valuable asset there with Corey Davis coming back. It's interesting. I like that he's spreading around the ball. I think that's really important. I mean, he's had the most yardage in the first half since last year against the Bengals, of any Jets quarterback. So I don't know. I don't know how you could watch what White is doing right now and even consider going back to Zach at any point. Now, obviously Chicago's missing a ton of players. The last Garrett Wilson touchdown was a little bit, close. Eddie Jackson got sniped from the upper rafters. Wow. I don't know. It's exciting to see, and I'm excited to see how the second half goes. He did have a few passes that could have been intercepted. And I think because of the maybe skill level / conditions, we were lucky they weren't. But I like how he's spreading the ball around. I like seeing Elijah Moore getting involved. I think no Zach is probably a thing we're going to see a little bit more of.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. I mean, look, I think we're all rooting for Zach, our number 2 overall pick, to be something, but it's real hard. It's real hard to justify. I didn't know that stat that we haven't had this many yards in the first half since Mike White's 405-yard game.
And that was when he was at 198 yards, I think. And he's at 236.
Oh, that's nuts. I didn't know that, man. So Josh McKinn, thank you, man. He's giving you guys some love as well. I know it's like, look, I love having you guys come on. I feel every week I feel legitimately honored that you guys are still doing this with me. I can't fucking believe it. It's like, it blows my mind. Now going into the second half, Matt, realistically, do you think they get the ball? Do you think it's going to continue to be a tight game, or do you think it's settling down and we're going to probably start to pull away a little bit? What do you realistically see happening?
I think the Jets pull away in the second half. I don't think the Bears offense is going to be able to keep up. Now, I mean, I know he's on pace for freaking 500 yards and 4 touchdowns. I don't know if he gets that, because I think they pull away, and with a lead, they're going to start to run the ball a little bit more, but there's no reason this game can't end, 30-13, something like that.
Oof. And that would be nice. Okay, we got a little rocky, you know what I mean? We got, we're a little punch drunk maybe or something. We settled down and we showed them, all right, we're the better team. I was like, no, Ryan, what do you think? You agree with Matt? You think it's going to be more of a tight game? They are playing hard and they do have talent on the offense. What do you realistically see happening?
I mean, we didn't know who the starting quarterback was going to be for the Bears until 10 minutes before the game. So yeah, I think we make the second half adjustments. I think we see strong second half play like we've seen all throughout the entirety of the season. And I think, like Matt said, I think the Jets should pull away. They really need to. If they don't, I'm going to be a little more concerned. If we wind up winning this, what's the score right now? By like, let's say like a score, like I'd be really concerned. Like the Bears are a crippled team right now.
Yeah, right. And in particular, without Justin Fields, like he adds so much to who they are, and we don't have to face that. Now I feel better that it's Simeon over Peterman. I didn't want to hear the third string quarterback bullshit again, but now it's backup versus backup. So at least there's that. But I'm with you, man. Like if it is a 1-score game, like a win's a win, and I'm going to be happy with it, but I'm going to be a little bit disappointed, a little bit concerned if we only win by like 1 score or something like that. Obviously, winning is I don't want to lose, right? That's key. I don't want to lose the damn game. But overall, I want to just see us win the game. But I think that we should probably start to pull away here. Now, prediction. Now, here's the thing, a little bit different, and then I'll let you guys get out of here to watch the second half. Prediction, score, and what do you think Mike White's final numbers will be? Matt, I'll start with you.
Yeah, 30-13, I'll say. I think he finishes with right around 300 yards. I don't think he throws another touchdown. I think Michael Carter will run one in. But I mean, we'll all sign up for 300 yards and 2 passing touchdowns. Hopefully no picks. That'd be phenomenal.
Yeah. 300. I know it sucks. I didn't start Garrett Wilson today. I'm just on my fantasy. I'm like, I can't get it right. This is why I don't play. I suck. I bench guys. I'm backwards every single week. Ryan, what do you think? The final score and White's numbers.
350, 3 touchdowns and an interception. I think he gets 1 pick on the back end, and then they start running the ball.
All right. I would be happy with either one of those. Jeremy, you want to say hello? I didn't even let you say hello. You want to just say hello real quick before they say goodbye?
Hey, guys.
Goodbye.
Hi, Jeremy. All right. Again, Matt O'Leary, Ryan from Jets Talk 24/7. Fantastic sign, man. I couldn't love it more, Matt. Congrats on the new sign. But thank you guys for coming on, and hopefully you're both in the neighborhood of what we see in the second half. That'd be great. Enjoy the second half.
Let's go. Go Jets.
Take it easy, boys.
Jets. Later, guys. There they are, Matt O'Leary and Ryan from Jets Talk 24/7. Quite literally, in my mind, the kings of this whole thing we're doing out here. They're the dudes. They're the guys, and I appreciate them coming on. It's going to be a good second half. I didn't know that. What an interesting stat. All right, so the game is started. Sorry about that. Let's see. We got Carl Lawson coming from the left side, and JFM with the big sack. What an interesting thing. Carl Lawson on the left, everybody. Wow. I didn't see Nathan Shepard. I think it was more JFM. Let me see this again. Carl Lawson from the left. We're rushing 5 this time, guys. We rushed 5. Safety blitz. Yeah, it's JFM. Yeah. That's JFM all day.
Shepard did a
Nathan
good job.
Shepard. Yeah, he was there. Yeah. And he was getting held pretty good there. Derpy checking in. Thank you, Derp. He says, Garrett Wilson continues to stride boldly into new territory. Hold on. I'll watch the play and get back to you, Derpy Derps.
Let's start to feast, guys.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
I love that.
Don't let him get the push.
Scared.
I'll let him get the push. So Derpy says, yeah, Garrett Wilson's taking strides into new territory. Wide receiver is the first Jets rookie, with 2 games of 2+ touchdowns receptions in a season, and with 16 more receiving yards. Garrett Wilson will have his 3rd 100-yard game. And it's incredible, right? Like, dude, our what's the word I'm looking for? Our not gauge, but like our bar is so low, right? Yeah, we have seriously been a failure as just overall. And seeing Garrett Wilson do it's amazing how rare it is for us. Here you go, Bryce Huff making some push. Terrible pass. He felt it now. That's it. And that's why pressure is so important. Do you see it? He's feeling it now. He had more time. He had another second. He didn't want it. I don't want it. I'm scared. They're coming. And so that's what he did. He dumped it. And that was a flop pass. We stuff him. It's 4th and 13. But I agree, Derpy. It's so interesting to see what actual talent looks like on this team. And that's why it's so disappointing when you have the quarterback struggles that we're having. It's like you just want to be able to use these guys. That's all we want. All right. The punt is up. And fair catch called for. Ooh, on his knees, a little dangerous.
Scare me, Barry.
Scare me. So what's that on the 35-yard line about?
Like that, 35. We're off to a good start.
Yeah, right.
Right now.
So thank you, Derps. Aunt Gina, way to go, D. Indeed. And that's a great way to start the second half, Jets fans. This is what we want to see. Now, if we can come out and get a nice little drive with a nice few points at the end of it, this is going to be really nice. It's going to feel really good, take a little heat off the game, and then we have to just continue and wrap this thing up with a neat little bow. That's what we want to see. Let's see. Bam to run one in for 70 yards. Right now, W's calling for a Bam night, big one. I like that. James Thompson doesn't like the black uniforms. I disagree. I like them. It's personal preference, right? I like them. I wouldn't want to see them as our main uniforms, but this whole thing the NFL is doing with the alternate helmets, I'm in. You know what I mean? I like it. The blacks. Let's see. Pressure kills. That's right. Like high blood. Exactly. Know it, man. Let's see. There's a door. There's a door doesn't like it either, James. So you got friends here in this one. You got camaraderie. Let's see. The rain is real. I know Hepburn looks bad. Let's see. Buffalo. What's up, Buffalo? That 5-2 front was gnarly. Indeed. Yeah. Dude, that's the thing, right, Buffalo? Like our 4-man front gets so much consistent pressure that when you send a fifth, it's too much. You know what I mean? For them to handle most of the time, like they're gonna get in. It's amazing. Just like Derpy was saying with the wide receiver talent, the same thing applies for this too. Like we had that one kind of foray into a good defensive line for a minute. The Sons of Anarchy, Richardson, Wilkerson, Harrison, those guys, and they were good for a moment in time, but they were never even this. They weren't even this. And it's nice to see like having a Quinnen Williams, a Carl Lawson, and a Bryce Huff and a Jermaine Johnson all on the same line, like in the same group.
And a JFM.
And a JFM, and right. And a Michael Clemens. It's incredible.
And I got to say, the last 4 or 5 weeks, Shepard's good. Shep is good. He's playing really well. He's playing really well. You can't deny it.
Yeah. Like, Zach, they just showed Zach again. Remember we were talking about the over-under on how many times they show Zach's face? Well, I think we're on 3. I said the over-under would be 10. Look at that fake. What a fake.
Come on.
That's right. He just took it 3 yards. But I mean, look, he was going to go deep. It wasn't there. He took the 3 yards. See?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. It's first down. Get the 3 yards and live to play another down.
Right. If it's not there, it's not there. Don't throw a pick. Nothing like that.
Let's see. Right. That's it. Just don't don't run backwards now and turn around and run the other way. And it's madness. Madness. All right. So we're looking at 10 seconds on the play clock, 2nd and 8. Hand it off to Michael Carter, who gets another 2, 3.
Something like that. I think he got like 3 yards. Possibly 4.
A camo look, Gaitan is saying. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of camo. I feel like it's you know what I do like though? I do like military green, but I don't like once it's camo, I don't know. I mean, I get camo for usage and all that stuff. But and I like girls in little camo shorts. But it could be any color though. Little shorts. I really like.
I heard TV laugh.
You know.
3rd and 4.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, the pass was behind him. Hard catch. Again, this is the thing. When you talk about a dropped pass, right? Technically speaking, that's a dropped pass. And he will get credited with a dropped pass here. Look at this. Let me make sure. Yep. Hit him in the forearm. That's a dropped pass. So when you look at the Mimsy stuff, the Mimsy drops. Yeah, it's a drop. And look, Corey Davis
was there early, I think.
Very realistically could have had that, but he had to stop his route, slide backwards, and go. And it's not easy to do. Look at this. Get it. No, get it.
Get it.
He did it. Hardy, baby. You see that?
Nice.
That's special teams, everybody. Beautiful punt, FOC. Hey, Cadoza's in the house. Welcome, Cadoza. Glad you're here, buddy. Tough catch, but look at the ball placement. I don't know. Joe might be ahead of me. I like the old New York Titans. Oh, David, that's the one thing I'm just gonna say it here. I can't stand when we wear the Titans uniforms. I'm blue and gold. I don't know what that is. It feels like Notre Dame or something. It's just like, to me, I hated that they used it so many years in a row. All right, hold on. Here we go. We got it on the 1 yard line, everybody. Mike White is not in there because it's Simeon, I meant. What is he trying to do? He's calling the play. It's a handoff. And he gets out of the end zone and guys, come on. Holy macaroni, 14 yards.
Christ.
There goes my dreams of a safety, right? I had safety dreams. It's a safety dreams. S-S-S-S-A-A. Oh, I'll get in trouble.
Big double team.
CJ Mosley got blocked by Wesco. Wesco cleared CJ Mosley out of that hole like a pro.
He said, hey, old friends, remember me from practice?
That's right. He said, remember I used to lump you up in practice all the time and nobody cared? Oh, Darnell Mooney. You don't want to see that. All right. I'm afraid to look at I'm getting crushed in fantasy. Let me see. Crushed.
I have so many teams I can't even keep track.
Yeah, I have no DJ. Even DJ Moore is coming out of the. It's like he's even got 12 points. He sucks. Almost 13. I mean, dude, this guy had like 80 points, 79 points on Thursday. So he's the man. That's right. Let's see what we got here. Davis always dropped contested balls. No, it's not true. He caught one today, Marion. Now, look, you guys know I've been hard on Corey Davis, at least as far as his pass catching goes. I've been very hard on him. But he did have a really nice catch today. I wouldn't necessarily blame him for that. It's tough. He's coming back off the injury and everything like that. It was a terrible pass. At least if you're talking about the one I am. I don't know if there's a new one coming because I am a little bit behind you guys. So that would be interesting. Interesting. Let's see what else we got. Can I say that kick from Legatron? Cadoz is saying he's talking about the Legatron kick earlier. Where is it? The best kick I've ever seen a Jet kicker make. I don't know about that. It was good. Well, 57. You know what? You got a point.
57 in the rain. In the
rain. And it was like weird and did that whole slice thing. You know what I mean? It scares the living hell out of me.
He's one of those bowlers that likes to roll it along the gutter, and then it just the last second splits into the middle.
Yeah. But I think there are situations where kicks were much bigger. Raul Allegre, shorter, 30-yarder or whatever it was, and to get us into the playoffs. Leahy had a bunch, and then there was the big one from John Hall against the Raiders, 55 maybe. Amazing. That was big. Like we needed it. It got us into the playoffs, I believe. So they're bigger moments, but I think this one's way up there as well. PJ Burkett, you lucky bastard. He has Garrett Wilson, who has 29 fantasy points in the first half. Wow. I wish. He's on my bench, sitting there, doing nothing. I also have Tyler Conklin on the bench. He's only got 3 points. But I mean, you know what, man? Really, my only mistake so far is not playing DJ Moore. I mean, my guys are just not doing as well as his guys. I'm just getting flat out beat up. Anyway, what are you going to do? All right, let's check some scores. All right, come on, get him. Wow, he might get a penalty.
You're still not going to get him? Well, it's a girl
wrapped him around the neck. How many yards was that?
Like 5 or 6.
7. All right.
That's annoying.
Look at this hold. Who got hurt? Oh, Mooney. That's what they're showing. Okay. All right. So we got 10-10 by Bengals and Titans, everybody. We want the Titans to win. Dolphins are blowing out the Texans. Hold on. I'll continue after the play. 30-0. All right. 2nd and 3. It's got lots of time.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, you can't throw that to Cole Kmet and expect him to catch it like that out of bounds. Jordan Whitehead in coverage. Good play. It's going to be 3rd and 3. The Jaguars are beating the Ravens right now, 10-9. the end of the
Wow.
first half.
I would love it if the Jaguars pulled that off.
Yeah, I mean they're not going to, but
I mean,
I would love it
and
too.
not no hate to the Ravens, but like, Aaron Butler's been popping around again, screaming how they're going to run the table.
I know, he's back. I just said, where were you when you were sliding? We didn't hear a peep from you. And I said, why are you here? Like, what are you doing here? You know what I mean?
He found a home here. I don't.
Yeah. It's like, you know why he's here? Is because, again, like, you know, we're the best. Like, there's no play. You can go to any other chat, any other team. It's not like this. It's
Right.
different.
It's true.
We are the best. Let's see. So, all right. Yeah. So let's see. The Ravens, that would be great. Even though I have Mark Andrews, I'd love to see that. The Bucks are beating the Browns 17-10 with 7:40 left in the third. That's really good.
What if they running a commercial at the same time? I hate this. It's annoying me.
Rob Grunow wants to know if you can get into my fantasy league. I got to be honest with you. I just joined one. It was $100 buy-in. Like my friend runs. I don't know if I'll ever do this again, Rob. It's my first time ever doing it. I'm a gambling addict, so I'm real cautious. This is like my son kind of does it. I just pick players here and there, but I don't know, man. It's hard for me. I'm too emotionally invested, like in the games surrounding how they can benefit the Jets. I don't like rooting for guys and wanting the team to lose. Like, it's too much.
Can we get a sack now on 3rd and 3?
3rd and
Come on.
3. Let's see what happens here,
Feast,
Jeremy.
guy. Feast.
All right.
Feast.
Oh my God, Huff! Yes! Holy shit! Yes! Bryce Huff! Come on, Bryce Huff!
So he got in there so fast.
He has
Those
the
are calling him a
fastest
cannon.
get-off. He has the fastest get off.
Oh, he didn't even, dude. Who is that?
Unblocked.
That's Riley Rife? No. Brown.
Did you really think that you could like come off the line to get Huff like that? They don't know.
No way. Come on, Barrios. This one's returnable. Run up the seam. Seam.
Come on.
All right, great return. Got to the 47-yard line. This is great. That is a nice sack, JW. Huff is amazing, Amarello. What's up, buddy? Robbie Oak yelling Huff. Cardozo yelling Huff. Wiggum yelling sack. Bears have their entire team out. Big Frank. I know, because Big Frank was saying something. I think you were saying the Jets are going to lose, right? So, I don't know. Maybe I got you wrong, Big Frank, but maybe. Doesn't matter, dude.
Why are people looking to do that and to minimize?
It's crazy. Like we cannot enjoy a single thing. We're not allowed.
I don't understand it. It's like, even if it's true that we're going against all these backups and injured teams, even if it's true, when in the last 6-7 years were we winning those kind of games anyway?
Right.
When were we able to capitalize?
And that's the thing. Like, would you rather be losing to them? I don't understand.
I don't understand it at all.
And again, Big Frank, I'm not saying that's you. Just like in general,
right?
You know,
don't minimize this.
Yeah. Let me see my hat. My hat fit off. Thank you.
By the way, I saw A Christmas Story 2.
Yeah, any good?
We thought it was going to be horrible, and it wasn't horrible. Like,
good.
I'm not saying it was a great movie, but it wasn't horrible. I guess we enjoyed it. To be honest.
Good. It makes me happy. I want it to be good. Now, I'm probably going to wait a little bit closer to Christmas to actually watch it because I love Christmas Story, man. Come on.
And it's it's obviously nothing is going to touch the classic, but we liked it. Me and my wife, at the end, we were like, okay, that was nice. That was a fun watch for the holiday.
W, another gambling addict, saying, "Hey, dude, stay away." I'm with you, Jay. Like, this was my first. I haven't gambled in probably 16, 17 years almost now. I don't have the exact date on that one, but I know pretty much when it was. So let's say 16 years. Not even scratch offs. Like, I bought a couple of scratch offs for my kids here and there, and I like watch it. I'm like, I want to scratch it. I love the feeling of a scratch off. It's fucking crazy. But this was like, all right, let's see if we can do this. I'm not alone in it, and I don't know. It's too much for me, I think. Now, Jeremy, Robbie Oak is accusing you of peeking, going ahead in the chat so you know what's going to happen. Is this accurate? I don't know. You're doing it.
I'm so careful not to do that because
I know
it ruins the game. It's the worst.
Yeah,
worst.
I do it Robbie, I do it every now and again. Like I'm trying to manage the chat, right? Like I don't want to just ignore the chat. I want to be with you guys. So every now and then I go a little far down and it's like touchdown. I'm like, oh shit. No. And I scroll up real quick. I'm like, oh, I can't see anything.
I mean, because I don't have my normally I have it on the big screen in front of me, the chat, but now I'm watching the game.
Look at this. Oh, why'd you stop? Why'd you slow down? Oh, it's still a good run. Bam Knight. If he would have just kept trucking, his momentum would have brought him over the first.
But you know what? We just discovered we have a really functional guy. He's looking pretty good. He's looking,
Yes.
you know, I mean, for a guy that we had released at one point. You know? Yeah, so it's 2nd and 2. I'll take that.
Everybody loving on some Huff right now. I'm with you, man. Undrafted free agent. That's the thing. Don't forget when we beat Joe Douglas up for the 2020 draft class and all the negatives that have come out of it.
Get the
Bryce
first.
Huff is in there.
Yes.
Look at
Good
this
job.
guy.
Good
Oh,
job.
yes.
He's good. He's good.
Bam Knight. He knows how to run. First down run.
Now, this is a kid who played at NC State and was very good. I watch him a lot because my parents live there. My brother lives there. This kid, you know, I mean, he was always good. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, get up. He's getting up.
Okay.
Oh, boy. No, that's Conklin.
No, 78?
Yeah, Max Mitchell's in there now, right?
Yeah.
Interesting, though. Boye did start the game. Am I wrong on that one?
He did. And then Mitchell came in. They're shifting off. I think that maybe Max Mitchell might not be in complete game shape. It looks like Feeney is in there now.
Feeney?
Yeah.
For Herbig? Look at all the blocking Berrios has. Oh, my God. Go, Berrios.
Go ahead. First down.
Did you see that wrecking crew in front of him?
Yeah. Yeah. That
It's
was
like
beautiful.
2 tight ends, a wide receiver, and a fat guy. Come on. I love it. I want to see that replay again, please. What is that? 8:20 in the third. I got to remember this. I want to see this. Look at that, dude. No, that's 2 linemen. That is Feeney. 2 linemen and a tight end.
Good job.
That was
Feeney.
beautiful. Beautiful
job,
play,
Feeney.
guys. Now we're cooking, Finkelstein. I'm with you, buddy. 3-yard gain. Look at Chris. This is so funny. Chris says, look at us building up a roster. I could shed a tear watching this kid run like this all game. I'm telling you, man, it's amazing. And this is the thing. Like when we were talking this week about like if Zach doesn't make it, is Joe Douglas under the is he on the chopping block? Dude, there's no way you can look at this team and think of where we were just 2 years ago, completely devoid of talent. The team built on Sam Darnold and Jamal Adams. That's who it was built on. Those were our pillars. Look what he's done. Go. That was weird.
Not only that, but look what he's done in spite of the play of Zach Wilson. Like we used the number 2 pick on a quarterback. I'm not saying it didn't work out forever, but right now it hasn't worked out, and yet we're still playing to be 7-4. So in spite of that happening, look what we've done.
Right. And in addition to that, look at the things like the injuries to the offensive line. Like, dude, he's literally, now we're back to Max Mitchell, which could be our 6th tackle, but he's essentially, we've used 5 tackles. We're on our 3rd guard. Like, it's crazy to think that this team is built in such a way that we could even overcome that at all. Look at this. Oh my God. Elijah Moore.
That's my boy.
That's my boy. Too bad. Hey, Jeremy burned his jersey early. Now look at this. Look, guys, one game with Mike F. White, and Elijah Moore now has a touchdown.
Look at that. All right.
Here we go.
Offense, baby.
It's time. Here we go. Enjoy. Now, guys, let's just say it. Can we just say it? We were unable to use that guy almost the whole year. Like Flacco found him a couple times, and in the first couple games, we were unable to use that guy. Look at what he's doing today. Just look at it. It's like there's no good reason that guy shouldn't be getting the ball in his hands. None. And he was open. We were saying that all year. Oh, but Elijah Moore's open on every play. Any week he can have a big breakout game. That's what we're talking about, man. Like, look at everybody. Look how excited everybody is. He has 3 touchdowns, this Mike F. and White. Now, again, this is Chicago. We want to keep it tempered, but he's still hitting. The guys are open, and we're still hitting them. That's what we've seen every week, is the guys are open. We just got to hit them. They said Mims touchdown. That's funny.
Why'd they say that?
Oh, hey, Jeremy, want to make sure Steve Larson's back to remind us that we're slow with the touchdown call. Thank you, Steve. It's Ablab checking in the Elijah resurrection. Indeed, Ablab. Look how long it's taken. One game with Mike F. and White. We got Garrett Wilson getting touchdowns. You got Moore in the game. You got the tight ends in the game. We're hitting running backs. Elijah Moore had a beautiful yards after the catch play earlier in the game. Now he has a touchdown. He's wide open, man. Dio, be careful with what you're saying. No picks. I don't want to hear that, dude. I'm excited. What do you think about Mike F. and White, Jeremy?
Well, his quarterback rating is 153.2 right now. Something that we haven't experienced in a really long time as Jet fans. Again, I know people will try to minimize it based on the competition, but when have we had a quarterback recently that has been able to put up this kind of game against anyone? It's like it's becoming undeniable. We're seeing the resurrection of 2 receivers today.
Yeah.
Right. Ablab says resurrection. It's not just Elijah, it's Garrett Wilson. It's at some point it can't be denied what we're seeing. We're
Right.
talking about a guy who has a 78% completion rate, 18 for 23. He's got 259 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, at some point we're going to have to consider the fact it's going to get tough for the competition, but he's good. He's a good quarterback. He's certainly a good backup quarterback. No one can argue that.
Yeah, and that's what I think Connor Hughes was saying earlier in the year. He said, or maybe a few weeks ago, the Jets view Mike White as like a long-term backup quarterback, like the guy you want on your team for 10 more years. But he's your backup, comes in for 3 games a year, kind of a thing, whenever you need him. Mm-hmm. But the team is so talented on offense that if this is all you need, then this is all you need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just get the ball in their hands. Okay, Simeon with a good fake, throwing it to the tight end, and they get a first, about 14 yards on that one. 24-10 Jets. Kyle Ornsby with a great question. I was just thinking the exact same thing. Wonder what's going through Zach's mind right now. I was thinking the same thing. Like, Zach wants to be supportive, but you have to be like, wow, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you could stop yourself from being somewhat resentful, jealous, envious, something like that.
I mean, it's got to be hard. I mean, we're feeling it for him. Can you imagine what he's feeling?
Yeah.
I mean,
Jason, look at this. Okay. Oh my, yeah, we're crushing the run now. Yeah, they look like a team that's kind of they understand that they're losing the game. That's what they're starting to look like.
I hope so.
Jason Edwards says, I'm Mike F. and White, and I approve this message. JETS. There you go, Jason. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. I mean, dude, it's exciting. Like, we don't get to watch 3 touchdown games very often. You know what I mean? And it's bullshit. There's so much talent on this team. That's the 5th or 6th time they've shown Zach Wilson, I think. So the over-under's 10. The over-under's 10 on how many times the camera pans to Zach. I think that's 6. Get him. Here you go, Sauce Gardner, JFN. Mr. Downtown checking in. Thanks, Mr. Downtown. He says, Moore will now rage quit if Zach Wilson starts another game. I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you. Look at this. Yeah, so Zach Wilson, the lowest out of those guys. Yeah, crazy. That's crazy. So I know, but I look, and you hate to, you hate it. You hate it. But you see like Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore going up to Mike White and like, yeah, and they're all excited because they're getting the ball and they're winning the game.
That's all they
getting
want.
used. That's
That's
all they want.
to get the ball. Beautiful.
Wow, I thought
Beautiful
Reed
defense.
could, little touchy. Good coverage then. Okay, Reed.
So that
Hennessy Heisman. What's that, Jeremy?
No, I was saying that kid St. Brown is the brother of the kid on Detroit. There's they did an interesting story on Real Sports a bunch of years ago, what before these kids were in the NFL. They're three brothers. Father raised them to be NFL receivers. It's just an interesting story.
Wow. Okay.
St. Brown.
Hennessy Heisman. We got our own Nick Foles, Mike F. and White. I'm telling you, man, we were just saying that the other day. Like, what if? Just be our Nick Foles. Oh, good punt for us. Okay. Bounce a little good bounce. Chris KV White has hit 10 different receivers. Outstanding.
Yeah. It's undeniable.
It's amazing. It really is, man. It really is. It's like, again, he did this in his first game last year and, we don't know what it is, but it just shows how much potential is really on this team. From Berrios to Bam Knight to Michael Carter to Conklin, Uzoma, Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore. It's like there's so many potential options. They cannot contain them all. You can't. You just need a quarterback that can find them. Find the guy that's open this time. There's going to be somebody open every play. I believe that.
He's running this offense. And they say, like Jimmy G, for example, like they say this offense, it doesn't have to be built on a quarterback.
Right. Look at this. Okay, go. Okay. All right. 5. I like it. 5 yards. Jason Edwards says he counted 6 GreenBean with the Zach close-ups. Right. So they've panned to Zach 6 times. The over-under is 10, guys. 10.
Oh,
real quick. I know we're at 6, but there was quite a few people that were taking the over the other night.
4 is all you need. All right.
Yeah, 4 yards. Come on, Mike White, throw it. Look at this.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
not a
God. Look at Conklin. Holy dude.
pass. I mean, that's just a beautiful pass, right? I mean,
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Right. W reminding me that don't forget about Mims, Bam, Berrios, Corey. I know. It's like, dude, this team is so well built and it's early in the build. We're only in year 2. Truly. I know people like to, they don't like to say like we've been in a rebuild for 10 years, but this incarnation is a 2-year rebuild. Joe Douglas spent the first year tearing it down. Look at this. Yep. Right there. That's who's open. Bam Knight. Go. First down. Dude, that's it. That's who's open. Look, he was looking downfield. Nobody there. Bam Knight sitting there. Take it. Let him work it out.
And think about it. If this was Zach Wilson and he was that was playing right now, and we were watching this exact thing, we'd be going crazy. We'd be so happy. We'd say, we know he's upstairs, but he's getting confidence. We'd be so happy.
Totally.
So, there's no denying that. It's like, just so anybody thinks we're not hating on the kid, we'd be so happy if Zach Wilson was doing it.
Absolutely. 100%. 100%. And we saw it during the Buffalo game. It's like he wasn't fantastic, but he was clean. And look at this. Oh, my God. Ty Johnson. Holy macaroni. Get Johnson. Oh, this is just one of those games now. There it is. Ty Johnson. One of my favorite all-time Jets. Here he goes. Dude, that's incredible. That's incredible.
This is what I wanted in the beginning. Remember we said, can we just have a nice game where we can have fun?
That's it. I mean, that's the truth, right? This is now, look, we have 2.5 minutes left in the third.
This is
so we have a full quarter. This could be a game where we quite literally get into the 40s, 50, something like that. Like, you don't want to rub their faces in it. At the same time, you just keep your foot on the gas. That's it. Well, if your running game scores, your running game scores.
This is one of those situations where now they have a backup quarterback that's going to be forced to throw.
Right.
So our defensive line is going to get to feast. This is when you see sauce. This is when we can see picks. This is when we could see things like that happen, like pick 6.
Totally.
Right in these situations, right? As long as we don't play too much like prevent.
Right. Yeah, JB, this is something we've talked about as well. Like, don't forget, like, we're critical of Mike LaFleur a lot. And I think for good reason. Like, there's a lot of legitimate reason to criticize some of his thinking. But that's also because there's a lot of tenuous situations that we probably wouldn't be in if we could just get simple, just average quarterback play. Even Josh Johnson, when he came in the Indianapolis game last year, he threw for 300 yards. Like, remember, Flacco threw for 300 yards. Mike White, you got all these guys come in and they're throwing for 300 yards, except for Zach. You know what I mean? So, like, that's the thing. It's like, dude, it's been too long. Like, we need to watch football like this. This is where we should be. This is where the team really is, Jeremy.
I look at guys like Max Mitchell, right? You think we were talking about Michael Clemens. I look at guys like Max Mitchell, and JD is a magician.
Yeah.
The picks that he made this draft is historic.
Yeah.
Because Max Mitchell is sitting there on the sideline. He just had, by the way, if we watch it, I'm sure it's going to show he did an amazing job helping make that touchdown happen.
Who did?
Max Mitchell.
Okay. Gotcha.
And when you see him, imagine this as a rookie playing in his 4th or 5th game of his career. And already when you see him, you feel good. Like, oh, I'm so glad he's in there.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, dude, having a general manager that can find talent just in the draft, somewhere in the draft, get them. Come on. It means the world. We haven't been able to hit on our firsts for years. Ramani AD, Ty Johnson, and you guys know, let's call it what it is. I have been a supporter of Ty Johnson the whole time. I've been begging the Jets to use him. I trust him without question. I love Ty Johnson. You guys know this to be true.
Oh, we got some bad news from Pooch in a super chat.
What is it? Hold on.
Michael Carter's ankle doubtful to return.
Ugh. All right. Well, Hennessy Heisman, thank you for the super chat. Zach Lovers would use the rain as an excuse. Well, it's the truth. Well, and not just Zach Lovers. Like, that's the thing we got to get away from Hennessy, right? It's like just the people, like all of us, we would have been hoping that's the reason. Like we did. We did that last week in New England with the wind. Zach even said it. Come on, guys. Start playing defense.
Yeah, we're clearly not playing against the run. We're saying you could run all day if you want, is what we're saying to them. Because we're saying, eat the clock. I know, I don't like to see it, but I'm saying that's what it looks like.
Wow, the Bears have had 27 starting quarterbacks. That's the thing. We think we're bad, and we are. But, yeah, but look, like last week we heard that. We heard about the wind and everything, and Mac Jones had no problem throwing in it. You know what I mean? It's like that's the whole thing. This is nice to see. Oh, come on, get him. There we go. Okay.
It's a good. Just take him
Solomon
down.
Thomas. There you go. Garrett, imagine if Brees and AVT. I know, dude. If AVT and Brees were in there, like it's a whole different level.
We'd be talking super. We'd be like saying, why not us? Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah, I don't like to hear this, Pooch guy. That's not good. Now, maybe because of the game, the type of game we're having, maybe that's why. They're just like, hey, it's not worth it. Go ahead. We're doing fine. We got Ty Johnson and we got Bam Knight in there. So, and we're up by 21 points. Get him.
Oh my God. Somebody come up and get him. Oh my God. He's going to dive and try
That's
to.
That's a touchdown or a first down?
First down.
Holy shit. I don't like the pylon for the first down. It's confusing me, guys. It's confusing me. I don't know what to think. Troy Martin TV checking in, Jeremy. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. Everybody gets a touchdown. I like you get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. Right. It's spreading it around. Like Elijah Moore gets one. Garrett Wilson's got one. Little Ty Johnson. You can have one too. I love it.
You get a pass. You get a pass. You get a pass. Everybody gets a pass.
If he gets up, we all get up. It'll be anarchy. Why does Andrew get to get up?
They're going from there. Look where they're going from.
Yeah, Piddly Poo says, get your starters out of the game. Quinnen and Mosley come out. Sit down, Sauce. No injuries, please. I don't know if I'm there just yet. I would go like 5 minutes into the fourth, but I'm with you. Like, there's no reason to, if the game is in hand, but look, there's a whole quarter left. Yes, it's unlikely, but we've seen this before. You definitely want to make sure that they don't win this game or even have a chance to come back. You want to put your foot on their throat. for sure.
I like that the guys that we'll bring in at that point are guys like Curry and Michael Clemens. Like, we don't have any scrubs on the defensive line.
Yeah,
to bring
right.
in. They're
Yeah,
all
like
good.
right. Give like Solomon Thomas, Tanzel Smart, Vinny Curry, and Mike Clemens the rest of the game. You know what I
They'll
mean?
still eat. They're still gonna eat if it's those four.
Yeah, I agree. Agree. Seth Rollins says, talk about Bam Knight. Oh, well, we are. I think you're right. I mean, it's like he's looking fantastic. And he looked good from the beginning. It's not just like garbage time and oh, come on, guys. Come on. They had him.
Yeah, we expected.
They had him though still.
Well,
We're
good
all
block
over
from
it.
Wesco made that good block, so
Look at Robert Saleh. Look at his face.
he's happy.
Hello.
That's a shit-eating grin.
Hello. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Why is it like he's chewing so much gum?
Oh, he's a gum chewer. I got to start chewing gum. I got to get rid of this friggin' vape. I'm about ready, guys. Just about ready. Yeah, John Holton says benching Zach was the moment Salah galvanized the team. Now we can make a legit playoff push. Mike White in the Patriot games, and we're sitting at 9-2. I have to admit, I agree. That's why, like in the first Patriot game, like the game was so in hand. I was saying that, like, dude, we had the whole fourth quarter. Just put Mike White in, sit Zach just for this quarter. He can start next week. I believe that just getting it to the dump offs would have won that game, and I feel the same way about last week too. That?
Yeah.
More snaps for Huff. I know. All right. Bryce Huff, too. Don't forget about him, right? Thank you. Mr. Downtown, NBC regretting not flexing the Jets Viking game week 13. I know. It's going to be a big one. Going to be a big one. How about all the guys, all of our Jets fans in that rainy stadium, huh? How about all those guys? Trying to make it loud, doing the whole thing, getting to watch a fantastic game. But, dude, that's not easy. It's not easy to sit in a stadium in the pouring rain. It's not. It's not. So I commend you guys, everybody that's at the game. And in addition to that, I'm happy that this is what you get to experience. You're not in the rain watching a 6-3. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Let's see.
You enjoying that pizza?
I'm actually starving. I don't like to eat too much because I'm talking so much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sully says, love the Jets, love GreenBean, love Jeremy, and Mike Effin White. Totally. And we love you, Sully.
Sully's great.
Just the way.
Sully was one of my favorite Sesame Street monster guys.
Who's that? Which one? He's one of the monsters?
Sully, yeah, he was one of like the construction contractor type guy.
Oh, because Sully was also in Monsters, Inc.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'm thinking of that.
John Goodman. The John Goodman character.
Yeah.
Carter listed as questionable. I think what I'm hoping is that he's got a little something, so it's not even worth taking a chance. Like the game is, we're pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
No reason to use him. That's what I hope. Because we need him, man. We can't go down, to Bam Knight and Ty Johnson as the only backs.
Right. That's crazy. Like this team, what happens to us? The crap that we have to put up with.
Yeah.
It's like you go in with two great backs and Breece Hall and Michael Carter. Now you're going to tell us that if he's out, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah. I'm going to be upset. Right. Eric Weinstein. All right, hold on, Eric. Trevor Simeon back to pass in the shotgun. We got some motion. Montgomery in motion, looks like. And nope, fake handoff. JFM. Look at this.
Whoa.
Yep.
That wasn't.
All right, we'll take it. Same as a sack.
Yep. Except it's not called one, but same thing. Was a 4-yard loss? Nice, not bad. That's our guys blowing it up. He says, can we put up 40 today? It would be nice, and we won't see the Bears for another 4 years. Right, so they can't be mad. They're not going to come get vengeance. You know what I mean? Just, put up a 40 bag on them. Why not? Let's see here. W asking everybody, reminding you to hit the like button. Again, I'll remind you, this is a Jetnation live stream being broadcast on Jetnation's YouTube and GreenBean Jets fans YouTube. And we have with us Jeremy.
Tackle of running back.
I know. Come on, man.
Come on They can't stop the run.
Jeremy from Jets Chaos is here as well as we watch our Chicago game against the Jets. This looks like we're starting to get comfortably ahead, but they're running, they're driving here. So you don't want to start giving up now. You don't want to start breathing easy now. You still got to play hard. But again, we would appreciate it if you hit the like button if you're here. And if you haven't subscribed to the channels, that is greatly appreciated as well. It's the only way that we can grow, guys. That's the only way that we can grow. And we do appreciate it. And we love doing this with you guys. We love it.
There's Curry. Like, we already got some of these guys in playing reps now. It's interesting. They're pretty much, I think they're almost deciding, Chicago. We're playing not to win the game, to make it more respectable.
Yeah.
They're willing to just do a slow drive and try to get some points and make it more respectable.
Yeah, and keep our offense off the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, too. It's like what we did in Baltimore game, week 1.
Yeah.
The gift.
So, like, their GreenBean
Oh,
guy.
fumble.
Oh, the fumble.
That's ours.
No,
He got it back. Oh,
to
my
him?
God.
It rolled back to him? Are you
Dude, unbelievable. We don't know how to pick up fumbles. We suck at it, like legitimately.
How did it roll back to him? How did it get? I don't understand how it got back to him.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Trying to pick it up probably instead of just falling on it. Maybe, I don't know.
Paul
Look at
Klein
that.
let you know Biff and Sully were on Sesame Street. There you go. There you go, Paul.
Oh yeah, Biff and Sully. There you go. See, I'm not crazy.
So Varun, let's see this play. Oh, get him! Oh, come on! There's so much of that.
Tackle.
There's so much of that. Like just missing the tackle. So much. And you can credit the running back, of course, but still, I say Mike's play calls were never the problem. Again, I think we have legitimate reason to be upset with some of the things that he does. The other side to that is you got a quarterback that's having difficulty, and he's in his first year last year. This is his second year ever doing this. You know what I mean? So I think we gotta take the lumps with the progress. As long as there's progress, I don't think we can really deny that there's progress.
Yeah,
I know, right? Weed the people. Oh, come on, get him.
There does seem to appear to be some evidence. I mean, it's starting to build. I'm not saying it's the biggest sample, but there's starting to be some evidence that for the most part, when the quarterback is not number 2, the offense does look better. I mean, like, not just this game. I'm talking about, like, last year, and there's samples of it. So, yeah. I hate saying it because I really such a big Zach guy.
I know, but it's the truth, man.
Yeah.
Like we've had now 4 other quarterbacks, or 3.
Yeah.
They've all done well. All of them. Get them. All right, we've had it. Yeah, we've had enough.
Lemons.
We've had enough. Nathan Shepard, too. Yeah, we've had enough. We said, okay, enough of this.
Yeah. Clemens basically just had turkey.
Oh, you can tell that guy's happy.
3rd and 5. Quinnen had a quiet day, right? Quinnen Williams, pretty quiet.
Yeah, very quiet. Very quiet.
It's okay. It's because we didn't need him. He likes to step up when we absolutely need it.
I hope he does get a sack this game, though.
Yeah, I know. I wanted him to get past the double digits,
Yeah.
Just that he has a streak like 3 games right now.
All right. What are they going to do now? They're going to kick a field goal. They're going to just go for it on 4th and 5.
Well, where are they?
Like at the 30s, like around 30-ish, 34, 35-yard line, like in our territory. I mean, they could do whatever they want here. It doesn't even matter. You could try to kick a field goal. You can go for it. It's like it's meaningless. Oh, no, they're
going to go for it.
26.
Yeah, they got to go for it. I will say this. If we hold on here, the coin flip is over.
Yep.
Still amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you okay, Joyner?
He's all right.
Just,
All right.
I
Damn it.
Yeah.
It's actually better that we didn't get it, though, because that was 4th down. That would have been like a punt.
Better field position here.
Yeah.
By a yard.
You know what, Eric? I wish they would, but I think Flacco is the backup. I don't think Strebler's active.
He's not.
I'd love to see Strebler right now.
Yeah, he's not active. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice. Too bad that we're so limited in roster size, because it would be nice to give Strebler garbage time and see
Totally.
some snaps. It would be
Totally.
nice. But yeah, right. So what I was saying before is right now there's a GreenBean Bears fan guy looking at his friend Bears Chaos in the parking lot and saying at least, we got the 10 points, and he's looking at them and saying it was a gift.
And that was a gift. They gave that they gifted us that 10.
They were just getting warmed up. That was a gift.
Well, think at one point, weren't we down 10-7?
Yeah. Yeah. They had a field goal and a touchdown their first 2 drives. Then we settled down, and we've been dominant ever since. Like, they're fighting, we're giving them a lot of running space right now, obviously, but this wouldn't be happening if it was a tight game.
Yeah, for sure. Now, look, there's a little debate going on in the chat, and I got to say it's really interesting. One side is saying like right here, Big Frank, White for one more possession, then pull him. He's our starter right now, right? And then you got Shafiq and some other, Zach sucks. No. And Morris is saying like White needs the reps. Like, don't forget, he hasn't played a game. This is it. So the more reps, the better. And I think there's logic there too. Where would you stay on that one? Like, look, Holton here is saying, no. Send Zach, and this is a different reason, but send Zach a message. Let Mike hang 400 on him and another touchdown. Let him know his time in the NFL is over. So I don't necessarily feel that. I'm not on why he's so angry with Zach Wilson, but Holton. But that could definitely say to Zach, like, dude, look, this is what the offense is. Now, granted, it's the Bears, right? So there's that. Same time, Mike White has looked fantastic, with the simple stuff, which is all we asked Zach to do. But where do you stand? Do you think there's kind of wisdom behind both? Would you want to just pull Mike White? He's your clear starter right now. You want to make sure he's starting against the Vikings as opposed to Joe Flacco, or do you think he should have the reps? Like, what do you think?
I don't think it matters much because I think they're going to run the ball for the most part, right? So I don't know that it really matters. It's kind of irrelevant. Because at this point, it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't think we're going to see him dropping back a lot or anything like that. I don't think there's a high risk. And maybe you just let the kid have his victory, right? Let him be on the field. If you're in that mode, if you're in the mode where you're just going to run it out anyway.
Right. The only thing with that is if you're not able to run, I still would think it's of paramount importance right now to keep the offense on the field, to control the clock, be able to get the game over quicker than possible, as possible. Forget, the longer these guys are out there, the more potential damage can happen. Look, see, fake. Look at all this time. Look at this. Garrett Wilson with another 12. Wow.
They want to put up more points. They want to keep building confidence.
Yeah. Now, where's Garrett Wilson's stats? Anybody know? Kunal Patel says, let's talk about Sam Darnold leading the Panthers 20-3. I mean, we can mention it. I don't want to necessarily take up too much time. Sam Darnold has not been our quarterback for a year and a half. It's nice to see him do a little bit well.
So we have
right, hold on.
95 yards for Garrett Wilson.
95, 8 targets. How many receptions?
5.
5 receptions for 95 yards. Look at Bam Knight. Oh my God, there it is.
Bam Knight. He's a home run hitter. I love it.
Mr. Terrible says if it's not 48-10, it's not 48-10. You don't bench your starters. I agree. And that's kind of where I am. I think it's like, and I do like the idea of White just, hey man, run, take care of a full game. Just do it.
Yeah. So Bam Knight is now 10 rushes for 60 yards. So he's averaging 6 yards a rush. He does have a fumble, but it was recovered by the Jets.
Okay. I know. I want to see Mims with his friggin' first touchdown too. He's out there.
Oh, look at that. A little flip tonight. 3 or 4.
Yeah.
He didn't go
4.
down for his contact.
He's testing out plays now. I'm surprised to see Max Mitchell out there, to be honest. Like, I would think at this point, you just go to your backup offensive lineman, given what we've been the struggles we've had. Staying healthy.
Yeah. I know. It's interesting, right? But who is our backup tackle? I guess it's a Boye. I mean, is Remmers active? I haven't even looked.
I don't know. I think that you bring in a Boye though, and you let you let Max Mitchell, rest up. But I guess obviously they feel confident he's okay.
Ty Johnson with a yard. Ablab, does Bam have 100-yard? No, I think like Jeremy's. I think he's got like 65, 70.
Yeah, he's like 65 now, so something like that. 60 actually. So
90. Yeah, 5 for 95. Man, I'm telling you, I'd like to see Garrett Wilson get his third game over 100 too. Come on, Mike White. Up, bad. Oh, very bad.
Very bad. But it's okay. Just punt it away.
Yeah.
8 minutes left in the game. It's okay.
Right. If you're going to miss that 31-10 is the best time to start missing some passes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are we doing like hurry up-ish? Like we just, just let's eat the clock. It's all you want to do right now is eat this clock. You want to get out of here. That's what you want to do.
We're going to go for a 53-yard field goal. Why not just punt them back?
Interesting. Because Zerline can make it, but he misses it. Yeah, he missed it.
Yeah, he missed it. I don't know. Feel like they should have punted that.
He made a 57-yarder earlier.
Just pin him back. It's like you got a 21-point lead. It doesn't matter, but.
So that would have been only our second punt of the game. That's what Mr. Downtown. It ended up being a field goal try, but still, it's like, think about that. Last week, we punted 10 times, guys. 10 times. This week, we've punted once. That's crazy. Is that real? I remember 2. I think there was 2. They think this would have been our third, Mr. Downtown. Still,
2 punts.
2 punts, right? So that would have been our third.
Yeah. One was inside the 20, 62-yarder.
Where is Mike White now with his yards, Jeremy?
Mike White is at 315.
315
Zach's only done that
yards.
once in his career, right?
What's that?
Zach's only went over 300 once, right? In his
One
career.
time. Yep. In his career. And it was 2 weeks ago or whatever.
Yeah.
It was in the loss first. Yeah, but he also had three picks to completely take any positive feelings out of it. You think Steve Larson says maybe Saleh got a little bit greedy with the field goal attempt? I don't think so, man. I don't think we're at a greedy place right now. Like, you need to put points up. You're there. You need to make sure you win the game. I think going for it would have been great. I mean, look, and we have a kicker that can kick 57-yard field goals. Kick it.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily agree. How many yards for Bam? Everybody, you guys can check too.
60.
Bradigan, this is nice. So Bradigan's up there in the Chicago area, Chris.
Wow.
Good for you. He says, I personally love this. My Chicago friends are extremely quiet. Good for you. I know exactly what that feels like living in Miami for all those years, dude. I know. You look, Buffalo Jets fan gets to live up there. So right now, he's got it over them, at least head to head. It's so nice when you live in an area where the other team's fans are kind of, they're in abundance. Sometimes they pick on you, all those things. So good for you. I'm sure they were trying to bust your chops about Zach Wilson before the game and all that stuff. So good for you, Chris. I love it. I love it. Nothing warms my heart like a Jets fan getting to rub somebody's face in shit. Nothing gives me the Christmas spirit, Jeremy. Nothing makes me feel the holidays more than Jets fans rubbing other teams' fans' faces in shit. I love it. Oh,
what was that?
Touching. It's touching. Now I got to take a bio break. I'll be right back. Jeremy, please just keep it going here.
All right. 2nd and 10, and the Bears may have had a costly injury. No, he looks okay. Claypool, they don't want him to go down. So they got to be smart too.
I'm alive.
Yeah. I mean, the question is, have they given up right now? Team being, look at that. That was Quinnen. Quinnen Williams heard me say he was not in this game before, and he decided to wake up. This is when it gets dangerous for the Bears. I mean, they're just literally running the ball because they are terrified to have Simeon back there. passing right now.
Yeah, our pass rush has been really consistent, and
I think they're content with the loss without it becoming a total crap show.
yeah. Honestly, they're just trying to make this more respectable.
Yeah.
They'd rather lose 31-17 than 31-10.
Yeah.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, it was just a simple little peepee.
He was all set, teaming to take over.
Yeah, he was ready, huh? He was just warming up.
He was.
All right.
Here we go. Get him. Oh, it's screen pass. Oh, boom. Okay. Not really a screen pass, but whatever you call it.
No, it's just a little. But you see how look at the tight end though. Like Cole Kmet was somebody I liked a whole bunch.
Yeah. I got him on fantasy. He's on the bench right now, but I got him.
Yeah, he's like my DJ Moore, sitting there just accruing points. Mike Garrett Wilson, doing nothing for me. I think he should get partial points when you guys on the bench.
Yeah.
I think
when somebody went down, I think it was for the Raiders, Waller or something, and I was forced to pick up some guys.
Oh my God, guys, come on.
We're almost as content with it as they are. We're like, okay, fine, keep running and just wear down the clock, and we walk away with our W.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you don't want to try to win. Great, concede the win.
Yeah, but David Jackson, here's the thing with that. If you only get 2.5 yards per down, then you're going to run into all sorts of stuff. Like I was actually taught 3 yards a play wins the game, right? Because then you would go on fourth, it would be 4th and 1. But the thing is, then you run the risk if you don't get it, you lose. So there's all that. So technically speaking, yes, you are 100% correct. That would be perfect. But then what about the measurements? Which side of the free? I mean, a lot of gray area comes into play. You're right. But all you really need, technically speaking, is 3.3 yards, because then it's 3, by the time it's 4th down, you get a first. But 4 yards is just comfy. It's 4, 8, 12, 4. Oh my God. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, come on. Tackle somebody. They're bouncing off of them. It's like it's a pinball machine.
Unbelievable, man. Look at this. It's unbelievable.
Really got to work on the tackling. I'm sorry, they really do. They're there. All the talent's there. All the skills there. They just need to work on the tackling. They need to work on wrapping people up.
Yeah, Whitehead got juked out of his shorts, and it's honestly, you can see it with Jordan Whitehead. Now he came back and made the tackle, but he did it nonchalant, like he felt his teammates there. He felt like they were going to do it.
Yeah,
and you can't do it like that. You cannot play that way. I had a coach who said that never think you're the only person on the field, unless you were the end, and then it was if you had outside contained, then it was you have that, and you make them run inside to your teammates. There you go, Revis.
Yeah,
he's going to get in the Hall of Fame this year too, guys. He's already passed into the semifinalist round. He already passed the initial. He's going in the Hall of Fame this year, and this is the year we're getting Klecko in, guys. This is a big year for the Jets. Oh yes,
oh, wow.
CJ Mosley!
Yay! I like that. I didn't want to give up a touchdown there. I'm happy.
No, hell no. And he's so excited. Look, he just ran 98 yards. He's running down to the camera, isn't he?
And I have
come on, guys.
And I have his jersey signed by him on the number.
Fantastic. That's right. Look, it's a beautiful catch, too. It really is. It's beautiful. Does this make up for him getting burned a couple times? I think so.
Oh, man, that is so good.
Look, so he's on the 3-yard line, so he's going to run 97 yards just to make that face in the camera. That's how important it is to him.
So important.
Mosley Island, Wiggum. That's fantastic. Now eat the clock. Oh, W, look, he was ahead of us. He said, watch GreenBean and Jeremy's reaction in 3, 2. Well, I know it's got to be funny for you guys. When you know it's going to happen and we don't know yet, you're like, oh, watch this. There you go, Bam Knight. Look at this. There you go. Okay, 5. I'll take it. And it's funny. Every now and then you guys will write something like, oh, you're going to like this. So I see that every now and then. Oh, you're going to like what's coming up. Or GreenBean's going to hate this. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I hate when I see that.
Oh shit, you're not gonna like this. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah. I love it. Zach would have put 50 on this crappy Bears team. Wake up, Jets fans. Mike White is average. Zach is a superstar. I don't know, Viking. I think I don't know. I can't. That has to be facetious. It has to be.
Of course, it's ridiculous.
It has to be. Look
I
at
wish
Bam
it was
Knight on the
true.
outside. He cuts it in, gets the first.
Wow,
there you go.
I wish
That's
it
what
was
I want.
true. I just want to say, I wish it was true. Like, I wish.
Yeah,
it was
me
true that
too.
if Zach came in. I wish if Zach was playing right now, we'd have 80 points. I wish.
I know.
No one would be happier than me about that.
Really? Now let's see. Yep, bam. There he goes. Mosley's too old. I know that's the thing, Jeffrey. It's like he really is the heart and soul of our defense. Like, and he's a damn good player, but he is aging and he is having trouble in the passing game. He is. He's a demon in the run game. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at this guy. Wow. Sheesh. Gets back to the line of scrimmage almost. But I mean, his contract is $20 million next year or so. Like, they have to figure it out with him.
Yeah.
I don't think any of it's guaranteed though. So they can just cut him. But you'd like to see him stay. Like, finish your career as a Jet, man. Even if it ends up being like part-time in a year or two, like Kyle Clifton did. Like, his last year, he was backup to Marvin Jones. It's fine.
Unfortunately, we can't just cut him. Unfortunately, we would lose.
Is it
I think
16 mil?
16 or something, and that.
No, I think it's 12. I'll look at it in a second. It's like if you cut him, you still save $7 million or something like that. So
right. It still works out.
Yeah, and then but the whole thing is like, well, do you value $7 million over CJ Mosley because you're going to still pay him and then not have him?
Yeah,
if you're going to pay him. That's why they just got to restructure it, man, and say, like, look, dude, you lost a step. We know we love you. We want you out there. And well, let's just do it, $10 million a year for 3 more years. We'll guarantee it.
Yeah, he's worth $7 to $10 million for the leadership, at least for next year.
Yeah, and he's still a baller. I mean, he's not who he used to be. But he's a fucking demon, dude. He's getting 10, 15 tackles a game. I mean, he's still an animal. But he just has that trouble in the passing game, which, can be problematic,
I would love for Garrett Wilson to get a reception and go over 100 yards here.
Me too. Yeah, James Thompson saying he thinks we should keep the starters into the end of the game as well. We believe we have a tough game. Yes, we do. Okay, here goes Ty Johnson running. He's running away from dudes.
Wow.
He's got a first down. He's running dudes over. There you go.
Amazing.
It is. I love it.
Yeah, I don't think we're throwing another pass today.
What's that?
I don't think we're throwing another pass today.
Right, we might.
He should say that to sound like, man, I just need 5 more yards.
JW, Bam and Brees behind a healthy O-line would be incredible. Don't forget about Michael Carter, man. Michael Carter's a stud. But you're right. I mean, like, dude, we have a stable. I mean, now granted, now Michael Carter with the ankle injury, hopefully it's not too much. But we have a stable of backs.
Yeah, look at this.
8 more for Ty Johnson.
Doing good. He's doing good.
All right. I am too, Johnny P. Is he impressed with Bam? I really am, man. Not that, like, we were excited about him starting to. I think a lot of us were really excited to see what he could do. We liked him in the preseason. Guys like Dom C. We're really talking him up in the offseason. Like, look, this guy's better than you think he is. And the Jets have said they were surprised that he was there as an undrafted free agent. Everybody thought he would be drafted. So it's like, dude, we could have gotten a gem. Like, why not us? And that's the thing. Every other team is able to do that. And we have been unable to find guys in the late rounds and like every now and then, like we have our Snacks Harrison, we have our Robbie Anderson. They happen, right? But it's few and far between that we get like solid late round picks and undrafted free agents to end up being legitimate contributors. Like Mike McCagnon had Fadu Kasi, He like Nathan Shepard, they like him. He was a 3rd-round pick in 2018. Fatukasi was a 6th. So, and obviously Quinnen is kind of the best pick of the Mike Maccagnan era. But generally speaking, it's like these guys they blow it all. Like their 1st-round picks are weak, their 2nds, their 3rds, it's a 5th and 6th, they're throwaway picks. Like Blake Cashman, Blesson Austin, like these guys are like Percy, what the hell was his name? I forget. Like all the cornerbacks, like dude, they went when we cut them, they're like practice squad guys. And Mike, like Maccagnan was hoping that they would be like our team. Like this is the team he's building. Oh, look, we got a special guest over here. Let's say hello to another guy who gets to gloat in hostile territory. What's up, Buffalo? How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, guys? Man, I'm doing great. Who's got it better than us, right?
I'm telling you, we're the luckiest guys in the world, aren't we?
Oh, unreal.
Let me ask you. Today. Wait, real quick. So, if you had to pick one thing today, there's been a lot to talk about, lots of fun stuff. What's the number one thing that you were happy to see happen today?
I think the confirmation that our playmakers are capable and there's plays to be had in this offense, and we just need a quarterback to do it. And maybe Zach Wilson would have done it. We'll never know. That's the thing we'll root for. I hope Joe Flacco would have done it if he was out there. I hope Jeff Smith, if he was an emergency quarterback, he would. GreenBean, I hope if you were the Jets quarterback, you would have put up 400 today too.
Right.
But that is my biggest takeaway. Like this offense is capable, and I don't want to hear about the Bears defense. Come on, we played great. It was pouring rain. Mike White was dropping dimes. I think you're seeing Garrett Wilson emerge as a wide receiver 1. Elijah Moore, the tight ends. Like these guys can make plays when we have a high level quarterback play, and that's what we got today.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think that's probably the most important thing. And from there, there's all sorts of derivative, awesome little bubbles. Like you said, Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson is truly looking like an actual real life number 1 wide receiver. Like for decades, our number 1 is really a number 2. You know what I mean? Like that's what we've heard and seen for years. It's
the Chris Hogan disrespect on this show. Wow.
I know it was really, I felt bad. You know what's funny? I actually do feel bad sometimes with shit like that. I'm like, I should fucking leave the guy alone. You know what I mean? But well, he's not hurting anybody. He's playing golf or whatever. Didn't he join lacrosse league or something like that, Chris Hogan? So yeah, but I think the thing is, and Eric Schinderbaum, thank you, buddy, for being here. Great day, great game. We appreciate that, Eric, sincerely. But I think the most important thing is like you just said it perfectly. There are plays to be had in this offense, and we frustratingly watched replays or all 22 or other guys cut up tapes, and you see it, and there's just so many times that we're just not able to grab what's there. And it's not like we need to reinvent the wheel. Like, oh, this offense sucks. No, it's there. It's there, and we're unable to grab it, and it's been so frustrating. So I think, honestly, the number one thing today has been like, and we're not saying Mike White's, Patrick Mahomes, but damn, it was nice to see a guy just take what's there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'll give you one more too. Bam Knight ran angry and smooth today. My goodness. I mean, ride the hot hand. Didn't he reminded me a little bit of Diet Brees out there, man? Straight up running style, physical, one cut. That was really great to see. That was great to see. But I won't take up too much of your time. I know you guys got super chats to get to. Just wanted to pop on, say what's up, everybody. Glad we got the win, and we'll talk to you all soon.
Yeah, no. Well, before you go, and thank you. You have a post game going on at your channel?
Yeah, like 4:30.
All right, 4:30. Buffalo Jets fan on YouTube. If you want to continue and bask in the glow of a victory of the Jets, go over there and hang out with Buffalo. And Jeremy, you on there today?
Yep.
All right, so Jeremy and Buffalo will do the post game for you guys over there. Have a blast. And Buffalo, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate it.
Anytime, brother. Have a good one, guys.
See you later.
Later, man.
There he goes, Buffalo Jets fan having a good time, as he should be. Ryan King, come on, Tennessee and Jacksonville. I agree. Let's go. How they doing? The Bucks are tied with 32 seconds left. Cleveland kicking off. That's bullshit. You don't want to see that happen. Barney Miller says, I'm paying so you put some respect on Ty's name. Listen, I don't have to. I'm very happy with what I saw today from him. I still have very little confidence in that man, and for good reason. I'm very happy, rooting for it. I have no stones to throw. I'm delighted with what we saw today, but I've said it 100 million times. He can be an exciting guy with the ball in his hands. The problem is he gets blown up in pass protection, and he's untrustworthy. So he has that good game. Then the next game he drops 3 passes. So that's where I am with him. As far as today, I'm delighted with what we saw from Ty Johnson and Bam Knight together. What a nice little combo they ended up being.
Yeah, no, it worked out really nice today. And look, all the credit to Ty Johnson for today. We say it all the time. Even if we're down a guy, we don't believe in the guy, we don't, have confidence in the guy. We're always happy when they do well, as long as they're wearing our uniform, right?
That's it.
It's not like we're not rooting for them.
Yeah, and let me say this, like nothing would make me happier, truth be told, that if Ty Johnson slowly but surely ended up being like a true number 1 style back, like among the best in the NFL, I would not only love that for our Jets, like just so we have that guy, I would also love it as like a vindication of our coaching staff believing in somebody, absorbing the bullets, and still keeping the guy on the team, working with him, developing him because they believed in him. I would like it on that level too, like we saw with LaMarcus Joyner, like you're starting to see with Nathan Shepard. Like, dude, we wanted these guys gone. Let's be real. Most of us wanted these guys gone. So it's so nice to see guys, and like Barney's saying, like Ty Johnson. I saw Joe Conti, the comic, busting my balls too. You weren't alone, Barney. There's quite a few people doing the same thing to me today. And look, have your fun. Have your fun. Ty Johnson earned it, and I'm happy with what we saw, and I'm happy with Nathan Shepard and LaMarcus Joyner, all these guys. It's really nice to see.
Just to give you an update on the Bengals-Titans game, the Bengals had the ball in the red zone, and the Titans held on and stopped them. There's 1:57 left. The Bengals are about to try to kick a field to go up by 7. So the Titans will have one more drive to try to tie the game and put it into overtime.
Wow.
If the Bengals kick the field goal, so I'll keep you informed on what happens with the field goal attempt. It's only a 31-yard attempt, so we expect the Bengals to make it.
That's awesome. So Ab Lab Studios, well, not awesome. I hope it turns out awesome. I'm watching this. I'm hoping Tom Brady can do what he does in the Cleveland game here. I don't like it. But Ab Lab checking in with a very specific number, Jeremy. And thank you, Ab Lab, for that. What do you think he's talking about here with the number 31?
I think that he's giving $1 for every point the Jets scored.
Every point that Mike F. and White led us to today from Ab Lab Studios. Thank you, Ab Lab. He says, in the age of backup quarterbacks playing like starters, I'll take it. Let's go. And Bam is a revelation. Shoot. Dude, I could not agree more. And that and well said. Like in this age of like, you need your backup quarterback to come in and be able to win some games.
You're not going to believe this.
Look at this, Tom Brady bomb.
You're not going to believe this.
What happened?
The Titans committed a personal foul on the field goal attempt. So even though the field goal was good, they're going to take the points off, and the Bengals are going to have the ball first and goal at the 10-yard line.
Oh, my God. So that's going to be that.
Garbage.
That's going to be that. Let me see this.
Oh, such a stupid play. He purposely raised his arm and like gave a karate chop to the oh, it was so stupid.
Who did it? Like some third string guy?
Yeah, it's 98 for the Titans, and now it's victory formation. They're just running down the clock.
Yeah. So look at this. So we lost that. All right. Listen,
all right.
We had to lose something. At least it's not our game, right?
We're still ahead of the Bengals. We're still ahead of them.
Right. We're still ahead of them. We want everything to happen around the league to just help us get some space, push us that much closer to being able to get into the damn playoffs. Nothing would make me happier. It would be such a victory for the Jets to get into the damn playoffs this year. We just defeated the coin flip, Ab Lab. We finally defeated the coin. Now, it's been doing good for us, so I'm not angry with it, but I didn't want to lose today. And Ab Lab's last point, Bam was exciting today. I'm so glad that, we're able to finally like get a backup running back that comes in off the practice squad, and he's like that instead of just being like, well, he's on the practice squad. That's why he's on the practice squad. Like that kind of shit. How many times we have to say that? Knobcraft, I'm paying to take the respect back off Ty Johnson's name. Oh, that's fantastic. Knob Kraft wearing his Michael Clemens jersey. He is just, oh, that's so beautiful. That's so funny. What that's the best. That's the best thing said all day. And look, again, we're all happy with Ty Johnson today, all of us, and we'll give him that, right? We'll give him that, but that doesn't mean he turned around. I mean, let's see. I like people to be consistent and see what's up. He's done enough damage that I'm freaked out. That's all. I'm just freaked out with Ty Johnson. Anthony G, I checked the coin. Both sides were Mike effing White's head. Oh, you guys are the best. Both sides were Mike effing White. There you go. I love it. I love it. I'll tell you what. That are the next 2 games. So, wait. So we have 4 games. Let me just see our schedule real quick. Let's talk about this. I want to just make sure I get it right. Let's see. So, Jeremy, we have. Let me share this with you guys real fast, just so you can see it with us. The Jets schedule. So, here we go. Can you see that? Here we go.
Yep.
The Browns beat the damn Bucks, so we're not getting anything. We're not getting anything today. No help today. Okay. So, all right, where are we here? Down here. So the Jets beat the Bears 31-10. Now we go to Minnesota. Iowa Jets fan is actually going to the game, guys. That's exciting. He'll be going to the game. The Vikings. Now, look, that's a toughie. Then we follow that with the Bills. So honestly, we could very easily lose both of those games. Now, I think that we can beat either one of those teams too, which is great. If we split those games, we have 8 victories, right? If we split, it would be what? 8-5. Then we play the Lions, who, dude, they're playing hard and they have talent as well. I think they're on a 3-game win streak, or maybe they just lost this week. Yeah, they lost to Buffalo, but they were on a 3-game win streak before that. We could look, I'll say we should beat them, right? We should. That would get us to 9. We should, quote, beat the Jaguars. That would get us to 10. And then look down here. You can split these. That gets us to 11 wins, Jeremy. You think that's what do you feel about that? You think I'm off base here? You think this is realistic?
I think anything is realistic. I mean, from the sense that we just like people saying we don't know what Mike White will do against teams like the Bengals and the Bills. At the same time, there's no evidence that's concrete that says he can't play really well against those teams. So yes, it's not the same thing as the Bears. I'm not going to argue that it is, but at the same time, we don't know that Mike White's not going to play as good against the Bills as Zach did. Right. So why not? Totally. Why not us? I mean, again, we got Mitchell is back. Herbig is back. You saw what that did to our running game the second half and how much that helped us. And then you have Fant coming back. So we're going to have depth, like things. We got the winning vibe back. We got rid of the negativity. Things we're feeling good. I don't think it's unrealistic for us to win 11 games. Not at all.
I love it. You know, and it's like I see a comment in there. I'm going to get to it in 1 second. I'm just telling my beanbaggers in 15 minutes, we're going to have our private Zoom meeting in Beanbagger Land. Let me just get this cleaned up for you guys. But there's a comment in there that says the reason everybody's so excited with Mike effing White. Where is it? Damn it. I lost the damn comment. Is that everyone eats? Forgive me. I can't find your comment. Is that everybody eats and the defense isn't on the field all day? Like, look, and I don't want this to sound like a Zach bashing party because it's not. It's just being real. Like if we just look at what we see, what we have seen and what we have, you know, up to this point, this is what our offense could be. And without needing the quarterback to throw bombs down the sideline and all that shit. Sure, he had a couple deep-ish passes, but there was no bombs today. I mean, the deepest one was probably to Garrett Wilson, and he turned that into a touchdown. But outside of that, everything was done by the playmakers, Jeremy. It was like getting the ball in their hands, for 6 yards and watching them turn it into 15, getting it in their hands at 10 yards and watching them turn it into 18. Like that's what we were watching today. Elijah Moore turned that 15-yard pass into 50 or whatever the hell it was. So it's like we're not asking for a lot from our quarterback. Truly, we just need you to get it to the open guy. That's it. I know it sounds so simple, right? But that really is. We have enough talent that if you do that, more times than not, the playmakers are going to be able to do a lot for you. Scott Lukinger says Michael White, Jeremy. Now, realistically, do you feel confident with him going into the Vikings game, or do you think maybe the defense being weaker is what we're looking at today?
Well, no, I think that again, we're not. Mike White is about gives us the chance to get the ball to the playmakers, right? I mean, it's very clear. We're better at getting the ball to the playmakers when Mike White is there. He's putting Elijah Moore and Garrett Wilson in play, which gives us a chance to go toe-to-toe with the Vikings. Now, the reality to me is we don't beat the Vikings because of Mike White. We beat the Vikings if we beat them because we have an elite defense and that Mike White does enough and our star players do enough. But to beat the Vikings, what's really going to be the story for that game, in my opinion, it's our defense.
Yeah. Well, and that's it. And hopefully what we'll see is that, we're up for the game. Like, I really do believe that we came out a bit flat today, especially on the defense. Like we did. We came out, we just looked a little bit lackluster. Now they stepped it up, and then later in the game, it kind of looked like we were kind of done, right? We were just like, we won this game. We're just waiting for it to end kind of thing. But that first quarter looked a little bit rough. I have to believe that coming into the game against the Vikings with Jefferson and Thielen and Cousins and everybody, I think that they're going to know, like, this is a test game. Like, they have to be up for this one. They have to be focused. And I think that they will be. And I wish it wasn't that way. I wish teams didn't necessarily think that they got to be up for one and not up for another, but it's real. It happens. It's one of those things that you honestly see. So I think against the Vikings, we're going to be coming out to play our best ball. That's what I think. Cause they have to know, like, if you're sleeping on these guys, they're going to kick the living shit out of you offensively. And they could do it at any moment. Who are they playing now? They're playing, I'm watching the Ravens. Jacksonville's driving, they got 8 minutes left in the fourth. See if the Jaguars can pull this out. They're down by 9 with 8 minutes left. I don't know, buddy, but they're driving. Thomas Cahill, don't discount the quality of their safeties. White should do well against better teams. Well, I think Eddie Jackson, I think he was out, right? And then Brisker, who else did they have?
Brisker was out. Kyler Gordon and Brisker were both out, and those are two very good rookies that were doing well for them.
Yeah. So, I think, Thomas, I think we have to count the fact that some of their guys that they count on the most were out today. Some of their better players were out. And that's the thing about the Bears. Like, they have a lot of talent. They really do. They have a lot of young talent, but Justin Fields, Brisker, Gore, a lot of their guys were out today. But again, what we were talking about with Minnesota is their defense isn't necessarily their strength, and their running defense for much of the year, I haven't checked on it in a couple of weeks, but for much of the year was their weakness. At one point, they were the worst rush defense in the NFL. So I think that was like week 4 or 5. They were still the worst rushing defense in the NFL. So if we could get that going, that's what's going to help Mike White to be able to actually be calm. If we need Mike White to go get into a shootout with Cousins and the boys, we could be looking at a long day. And I just hope that's not the case.
Something I want to point out, and it's not to bash Zach Wilson. It's just we're telling the truth. Even if you're thinking Zach would have been great because it was the Bears and there was no defense, even if you're thinking that, remember this. Zach was missing 5-yard passes where he had time and the receiver was standing alone. So it doesn't matter who he was playing against. Nothing is going to fix that except Zach Wilson going back and fixing his fundamentals. So it's not like the competition has anything to do with that. He was missing passes. He was missing wide open guys running downfield. So this problem with Zach goes beyond who the competition is. And I'm not giving up on the kid. I'm just saying he needs to reset his brain. Something was going on with him.
No doubt. No doubt. And look, like again, we talked about the most recent example that we saw this happen to is Mac Jones just this year. He was looking like complete ass. Bill Belichick benched him. Zappy came in, looked like the next coming. Then he settled down. He put Mac Jones back in, and now he's fine. Now he's fine. Like, that's not guaranteed to happen with Zach. But even if you, like, I think if Mike White continues to play well, let's say we beat the Vikings and Mike White looks good, I think you'll be hard pressed to pull him out. Dude, you just can't. You can't do that to the team. Like, just take out the guy that's feeding everybody and everybody's winning, looking good. But in the event they do end up putting Zach in, he's got a better chance at having like a resurgence if he does have this time to settle down. So it feeds two sides. It's like one side is you give another guy the opportunity to change the dynamic, get the ball into your playmaker's hands because we're not asking that much, and it happened. And the other side is if Zach's going to have a chance, he cannot be out front for a while. So I think the move is correct. Now, what happens to it, remains to be seen. But I'll tell you what, Zach Wilson played some bad teams too, whether it be the Texans last year. He wasn't throwing 300 yards. You know what I mean? So he had his chances against bad teams too. And I'm just saying, like Mike White threw for 405 last year. And, then Josh Johnson came in, threw for 315. It's like, it's kind of crazy, guys. It's kind of crazy. Like, we're not asking too much from our quarterback. We just want you to hit the guys that are being schemed open. And Mike White did that almost all day. Like was said, there was a few maybe close calls, right? Close calls, but that shit happens all the time. It happens all day with everybody. There's almost interceptions. Zach's almost interceptions were in their chest. Like Mike White's was like the guy almost reached it and got it, jumping at, as high as he can. It's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great point from Buffalo, Jeremy. He says, did you see how different the body language was today? I think Mike has been better in practice, and they all felt like they were going to be, like they were in better hands today. Well, and that happened last year, Buffalo. Remember, that's when the Michael Carter thing said, hell yeah, it's Mike effing White. And like, they love him. Like, they really do. And those comments from our previous cornerback, Lamar Jackson, saying like, look, he wasn't necessarily throwing stones, but he said like, there are people that he rubs wrong, and they might not like Zach. So when you have that, if you have a quarterback that's kind of douchey, but he's lights out, you overlook it. You don't care. But if he's kind of douchey and then you're out there getting open and, all day for 3 hours, you're open and he cannot get you the ball and you're losing, it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. And then for Mike White to come in and just goes, yeah, here, you're open. Here you go. Like, the body language, right? You can see it. They were excited today. They were all banging their helmets together. Mike White, yeah. It's totally different. And it's nice to see, no matter what happens moving forward, it was nice to see today. Now, Thomas, is his quarterback rating? What's his quarterback rating at the end of the day? I didn't look at the box score. Do you have it?
Who we're talking about?
Like F. White, of course.
Oh, like 159 or something. I'll give you the exact one. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like 149. Let me look. 149.3.
149.3. Geesh, Luis. Yeah, 149.3. His final numbers are 22 of 28. We saw 6 incomplete passes today, guys. Last week, we saw 9 completed passes. So 22 of 28 for 315 yards and 11.3 yard average.
Is that him? That froze?
Good job of him getting it away, getting it off. 1 sack for 7 yards. Bam Knight, or some people call him Zonovan, imagine that. 14 rushes for 69 yards for a 4.9 yard average. With a long of 19 yards. Now, Ty Johnson, even though his impact was seemingly a lot more, he only had 5 rushes for 62 yards, which is a 12.4 yard average. And he also got a touchdown. Now, he had a good pass, too. Let me see what his...
Yeah,
Ty Johnson had... Yeah, he had a pass for 16 yards. 1 pass for 16 yards. But he had his impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was like an important time, too.
Yeah.
So, very, very good. Garrett Wilson had 1 rush for -1 yards. Elijah Moore, we also had a -4 yards for Moore. But Elijah Moore had 2 receptions, guys, for 64 yards and a touchdown. First game without, with benching Zach, and look what happens here. So it's crazy. I think Elijah Moore had what, 2 receptions with Zach Wilson, right? 2.
Yeah,
I think.
it was crazy.
What is that? Let me see. Oh, that's this. I hate how these things just decide to turn on. Like, I didn't turn you on. So there you go. What else we got in here? Let me see what else we got, and we can end this stream. Okay, let me see. Brian Limo's checking in. What's up, Brian? Thank you for the super chat. He says, what an experience. I got to shake Woody Johnson's hand and Jermaine Johnson, too. Got to meet Fireman Ed. Michael Clemens is way bigger in person and angry. Brian, what an awesome thing, man. What a great experience that must have been. You were up there in the coaches club seats. Not bad. Not bad. That makes me very happy. I'm happy for all you guys that got to go to the game. But let me tell you this. I'm specifically happy for Brian. He was out of the rain. He was out of the rain today, and he got to hobnob with the owner of the Jets, Woody Johnson. That's not too bad either. Good for you, Brian. Thanks for letting us know, too. That's epic, Jeremy. I wish that was me.
That's super awesome. That's super awesome.
Let's see. Ryan King, Baltimore football, Jacksonville ball on the 20. Yep. So Jacksonville was able to score. It's 19-17 right now. There are just under 5 minutes left in the game, guys. And it's 19-17, like I said. And Jacksonville has the ball. Jacksonville ball. Look at this. Look at this. That would be the best one, in my opinion. That'd be the best. Beat the Ravens. I want my wife to be happy. I'm so torn with this shit.
I have nothing against the Ravens except one dude, this guy, Aaron Butler.
Yeah.
Him lose.
I know. I wish we could go to like what he's doing and bombard him.
I know, and like interfere with his life. Like we're
Right.
at work, show up at his job and be like, I thought they were going to run the table, Jets.
And say the
Jets
same
will
thing.
dominate.
Right. Say the same thing over and over. Like, hey, we have receivers that have this many yards and blah, 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 blah. I know, but we can't.
Ty Johnson will dominate. Ty Johnson, just over and over again.
Yeah, I look, Joe S. This is kind of Joe. It's funny. I wasn't gonna say this because I don't want to use it. It's the whole the foundation for the whole win and everything. But let's not forget. Ty Johnson. Again, I'm very, very happy. Sincerely, and I would love to see Ty Johnson do that more and more and more. So my fear of him getting the ball thrown his way isn't intact anymore. But man, am I freaked out when that guy's on the field. He freaks me out. I love that he did well today. Lewis Bethencourt, hit the like button. What's up, GreenBean? What's up with you, Lewis? Everybody hit that like button. And I am going to wrap this up, I think. Oh, no, the card is out for Wirfs. Wait, when did they do that? You don't like to hear that.
Oh.
What happened to the Jaguars?
How did the Jaguars go up by a point? The Jaguars were up by a point.
Yeah, they just scored then.
I didn't realize.
They just kicked a field goal.
Oh, I didn't realize they were. Wow, they turned that around fast.
Yeah, they picked up a fumble. Yeah, so they scored a touchdown. Then they got a fumble. Doug Peterson. I'm telling you, he's got that team headed in the right direction. Like they only have 3 wins, but they play hard. Like they look like they're close to me. And I haven't watched them all that much, but I see stuff. I don't know. I think Trevor Lawrence, I think he looks good. He looks better, even though they're not winning. He just looks like a guy who's talented to me. All right, man. Well, listen, let's do this. Jeremy is here with us. As you guys know, Jeremy has a channel called Jets Chaos. Why don't you let everybody know if you got something coming up or what's going on over there?
Yeah, we got there'll be a show. I got a new show. We release it once a week called Double Chaos. Me and my brother do it. And we've been having a lot of fun. It's a combination of humor and serious Jets talk, but we like to have a fun time with it. And every Wednesday night, Wacky Wednesday show, and just videos throughout the week, just different takes, different news and takes on news at Jets Chaos.
There you go, Jets Chaos on YouTube. I will remind you, this is being broadcast on both Jetnation's YouTube channel and GreenBean Jets Fan. It would be greatly appreciated if you went ahead and subscribed at both channels. If not, at least the one you're watching on. It is appreciated. And again, it's how we grow. It's how we do anything out here. And the other thing is liking the streams. If you guys can do that, it's so simple and it's so appreciated. It's funny, man. Like we'll get like 6,000 views sometimes and 400 likes. It's just crazy. I don't know what's so hard about it. You guys just hit that like button. But just know this, it is appreciated. And again, I want to thank Jet Nation for allowing us the opportunity to broadcast this on their channel as well. I love Jet Nation. As you guys know, no place better for Jets talk and Jets news. It's all in one place, jetnation.com. The forum gets like 1 million posts a month. It's unbelievable. Like, you think Twitter, Jets Twitter, the Jet Nation has more going on than Jets Twitter. It's truly incredible. And I think you'd like it if you haven't been there yet. So don't forget to support us out here. We appreciate it. For Jeremy and myself, I will say thank you, and we will see you next time. Go Jets.